Ladies and gentlemen, hawkers, bitches and bastards, I present to you, le, milk crate, marauder. Don't get too close to Milky, motherfuckers.
What do you like about him?
Nothing, everything.
Please stop calling animal control on my son. 3 separate times this week, animal control has knocked on my door and told me that somebody has reported me for having a nuisance animal. And I told them I do not have a nuisance animal. I have a son that identifies as a cat. And a lot of people don't like the fact that my son is trans species, so they call and report him to animal control thinking it's funny. It's not funny. You're wasting animal control's time. You're wasting my time. You're causing me and my son a lot of stress. And he's not bothering anybody. He doesn't make noise when he's at home. He doesn't go out and potty outside. He uses his litter box inside.
What?
So there's no way that he could be bothering you other than the fact that you don't like that he is trans. My son has the right to live his life the way he wants to live it, and I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable, but stop wasting everybody's time by calling animal control on him. Animal control won't even take him in because he's not a biological cat. He's a human biologically. So stop. Just stop.
What the fuck is that?
Is it still snowing outside?
It wasn't snowing when I came in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you live in Manhattan. It was snowing. It was snowing out
I
by my
heard that
house.
the roads, I was like, why are the roads bad?
Yeah.
It was snowing out there, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How much?
I don't know.
An inch?
An inch? Yeah, I dipped my my unit into the snow.
Did you do your measurement?
It was a half inch above it, so that's why I know it was an inch.
There you go.
Let's bring in Kenneth Keith Kallenbach and, of course, his beautiful new date.
Maureen. Now, have they been kept separate?
Yes, they have. Our couples have been kept in a soundproof booth, and they've been kept separate, too.
They haven't seen each other since they left the date.
Kenneth is that wacko who, who's on our show from time to time.
That's the only way to describe him. He's a wacko.
And this really good-looking girl, Maureen from Cleveland. Oh, yeah, why don't you bring... Well, you know what? Here, why don't you put Kenneth over there? All right. What's she wearing? Is she wearing the same outfit from yesterday?
Actually, she's wearing the same outfit she wore to the date, which was different than what she was in here. It's very sexy.
Is it? Good. She's a good-looking girl. She's from Cleveland, and she saw Kenneth on the TV show, and, like... I mean, I've never once gotten a love letter for Kenneth. Kenneth has no
You
rap.
had to take notice, huh?
Kenneth's really bizarre looking. He's really super
He
skinny.
has nothing to recommend himself. He doesn't get... he's not a brilliant guy.
Has a strange face.
Doesn't have a great job.
Even his hairline is like way too low on his head. You don't believe that?
What? It's the same as yours.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Yours is like way too low.
That's good.
Yeah, it is, but it looks weird. It looks like you're wearing a wig.
Yours would have to recede to be normal.
Right,
And the ultimate insult coming from me, he's got funny teeth.
right. And he's wearing the same clothes he's had on every time I've seen him.
Hey, I didn't know I was going to be staying another day.
Right, you didn't know you'd have your date. All right, why don't we bring in, how do you think the date went, by the way?
I don't know. I mean, she doesn't seem to like me.
You didn't
Really?
charm her, huh?
All right, let's bring her in and see what happens. This is beautiful Maureen, and I'm telling you, she's a knockout. She looks like, wait, let me check out your outfit.
I went shopping.
What?
I went shopping.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see, turn around.
Wow.
Let me take a look at what your legs look like. Nothing wrong with you. I'm still trying to find a flaw. You know what I mean? She's like way too good looking for Kenneth.
Way too good looking, yeah.
I think maybe we talked her out of it or something because
She was into him without our help.
she was calling and really wanted to meet him and stuff. And then like you met him and now you're like turned off to him?
No, I was just disappointed.
What did you expect?
Well, what happened? You guys left here. Now, when you met him in here, did you like him or...
He seemed interesting.
Now, when I was out in the hall with you after you met him here on the radio show, and we have tapes to play back of your date, but when you met him here on the radio show, when you were out in the hall with him, you kept screaming about his teeth and they looked dirty and his hygiene.
I'd seen him on the E! Show and stuff, but I never got to see a close-up, and
Right.
I didn't realize that I don't know.
This girl, by the way, looks like Amy Lynn's little sister. I mean, she's got like long blonde hair, a great face. Yeah.
Can you get this one on? And you know what I also found out about her? I'm pretty sure she's wealthy.
Really?
Well, she owns 2 horses.
Wow. The sport of kings. It's better than you, Robert.
That's right. I don't own any.
You own horses?
Yeah, I have 2.
So you have money. What do your family has money?
We're not poor.
Really? Would you grow up rich? You don't have horses. Let me tell you something.
Horses have a lot of upkeep with them.
Ben Stern's son never had a horse. The only horse I ever had was in my throat. You gotta have some dough to keep horses. That ain't like keeping a dog.
I pay for it myself.
Really? Wow. What are you laughing at, you retard?
And then she certainly could afford to keep Kenneth.
It's weird. So anyway, it is. Right? He doesn't even believe it.
Huh?
All right. So So when you met him in the hall, you kept saying, "Oh, your teeth are disgusting and they're green." And Kenneth kept defending. Kenneth, you defended your teeth. You explained to her why they were green, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You took antibiotics as a kid or something?
oh, he
Yeah,
didn't
I
tell me
think so.
that.
Yeah, he said it to you in the hall. I was listening.
Well, you never asked. What, you don't like my teeth?
Well, teeth are important to me.
Oh, well, what's that big mole in your face?
What?
Where's the mole? She's perfect. What do you mean?
You got a big mole in your face.
Where? Do you really? Let me
Well, that's
see.
what Gary wanted me to say.
Where's a mole? What? Gary?
Yeah, Gary,
crazy?
That's what Gary told me to say.
Yeah,
I didn't
mental
see
thing.
a mole.
She's perfect. She has nothing
Nuts?
wrong with her.
I'm just kidding, sorry.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
You're going to make fun of her face? That girl has the face of an angel.
I know.
mole
Really, I like
talking
her.
about?
I like her a lot. Really.
You do? You
Yeah.
really fell for her, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but she doesn't want to. I don't know. Do you want to go back out with me? You want to go out right now?
I don't know.
Well, let's go. Let's go over the date.
You frightened me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Let me tell you what happened. I've heard this story, but I want to go through it with you. So you guys got to the restaurant, and now.
You went to what? Planet Hollywood or something?
No, we went to the All-Star Cafe.
Right, and it was exciting to be there and have the camera crew with you, and it was exciting, right? I mean, a girl from Cleveland comes here, and all of a sudden being whisked off to an exciting date with the man that you saw on TV and were attracted to, right? All right, so Kenneth, you had a lot going for you. She was excited. So we taped Kenneth. This is Kenneth coming into the, where are the tapes?
It's right up there.
Oh, it's on here?
Yep.
Okay, so we taped Kenneth coming in, and he was excited.
This is the entrance into the
This is a very,
restaurant?
yes, this is a very confident Kenneth Keith Kallenbach.
Well, here we.
Yes?
I'm sorry. Here, what we did is we took Kenneth away so that she couldn't hear what he had to say.
Okay,
That's
let's
how
see.
it was going to go.
All right.
Here I am on a date with this hot babe. I'm hoping to get laid. Maybe a little bit later, I'll go out and I'll put my moves on her because she's really hot. I can't wait to sniff her panties. I'll take her underwear off and sniff them and rub them on my butt. I can't wait to sniff her panties. I can smell them now.
It's like an animal. All right, you're obviously playing up a little to the camera there, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
don't really want to sniff her panties.
All right.
Even he's shocked at some of the stuff
He
said.
is in show business. He's trying to be outrageous, I think. All right, so you understand that. Okay. All right, and our next tape is what? They're out on the date, and
They're sitting at the table talking, and it's very awkward. You know, she's got a lot to say, but he doesn't have much to say that's normal.
were you impressed with his conversation skills? Or?
He has terrible conversation skills.
Right, so it's just...
I was like interviewing him more than anything. Like I would ask him a question, he'd respond and not bring me into the conversation at all. He just it was
Then he'd just
dead,
sit there.
a dead subject.
Well, you're
yeah.
saying that he doesn't have a lot to talk about because he's pretty brainless, right?
Well, he's saying that, she would ask questions about him, but he wouldn't ask
he wouldn't
questions
take it
about
any
her.
further.
He
It
wouldn't
would
go
just
any further.
Die.
So you
yeah.
think he's caught up in his celebrity? Is that it? That he feels he should be questioned?
Or is he just dull?
I think he's just more concerned about performing for the camera.
Oh, was that happening a little bit, Kenneth? Were you not paying attention to your date?
Yeah, well,
At some points he
naturally,
was,
you know.
though.
What?
Well, naturally, when there's a camera sitting there, how am I going to be myself?
I see. It threw you off a little.
You've been around
Yeah.
the camera a lot of
You
times.
can't be yourself in front of the camera?
Yeah, sure.
Wait a second. Do you think he was normal when we were in the cab or when the camera wasn't on?
He was more normal then, yeah.
In the
but
cab.
But he still is a weirdo. Like
Right.
we got into the car.
But you
and,
must have known
He
that.
didn't close the cab door, and Gary had to yell at him to close the cab door. We're driving down the street, and he's got the door open.
He's fun. He's excited.
Yeah.
But you must have known that from watching the TV show.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff I expected. I just
Right.
just stuff like that.
Understood. All right. So you weren't walking into this in a naive way.
Right.
Okay. let's listen some more of your date. Now, what is this, Gary?
So she's trying to make conversation. So she says, "Do you have any hobbies?"
Okay. Is that the tape?
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah.
Like, what do you like to do on the weekends? I tried.
I guess go out, watch a band or something, or
What kind of bands do you like?
whatever, rock and roll. You know.
Were these tough questions, Kenneth?
Kenneth, what's your problem, man? You have no rap.
Choosing his words carefully.
I mean,
Hey,
this is the hottest girl you're ever going to get.
I didn't get her.
No, but I mean, you should have made a little conversation.
It doesn't sound like.
Hey, I did the best I could. What do you want me to do? Pull down my pants? I don't know.
More
I
silence.
used to collect milk bottles.
What was that? You used to collect milk bottles?
Yeah,
Forgot about that
That's
one.
your hobby?
That's a hobby?
yeah, it's very interesting.
Let me hear this.
I used to collect milk bottles a long time
What
ago.
would you do with them?
Well, I used to dig them up in the woods and bring them back and wash them and just store them away. I got like 200. That was a long time ago. Now, I pretty much just play music and, I try to go on auditions, stuff like that.
Have you had any auditions lately?
I went to a couple agencies in Philadelphia recently and just read off a card.
What a man. You could ask her a few questions. Like, hey, what about you? What do you like to do?
Yeah, I did.
What do you like to do?
I like to go to movies a lot
Yeah.
and ride my horses.
Yeah, well, at least that's an answer.
I said, look,
I like to go to the woods and dig up milk bottles.
Yeah, who even knows where the milk bottles are? How do you dig up milk bottles?
Well, you have to hunt for them.
Look,
You look.
gotta look under a branch.
His last hop, he was burying the milk bottle.
Right.
Sometimes they hide in the wall.
I got about 200.
Did you really have like 200 milk bottles?
Yeah, I still got them.
Really? And what was your whole point? I mean, that seems like a lot of
What
work.
is it about milk bottles?
I don't know.
No, really.
They stopped making them.
Right, so they're like rare.
So you got them all.
Yeah, just go back in the woods and dig them up.
Carrot and diamonds.
How do those woods get milk bottles?
Nah.
All right, so they're on their date, and what is this next tape?
So now this is just like, there's got to be like a 25-second pause. Again, she's really struggling to get him to say something.
Right.
And he just
He
doesn't know
just
what
doesn't
to say.
know. He's a moron. You're a moron, right?
Well, did he know how to order and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Well, no, that was another weird thing. He ordered food. Even the waitress came over and complained to me. He ordered food, and it clearly said it was hot and spicy.
Yeah.
And then he got it. He goes, "Hey, this is hot and spicy." She said, "Well, didn't you read the menu?"
What would be a worry of yours?
I didn't hear the question. What was it?
What would be a worry of yours?
Oh. Well, these are good questions.
I was trying.
You're like Barbara Walters. What would be, if you were a worrywart, what would your biggest worry be?
Well, he had asked me if I was worried about this, and he said, and I said a little bit, and then I said, "Were you?" He's like, "Oh, I don't worry." And I said, "Well, what would you worry about?"
Oh, I see. Okay. See, if you were my daughter, I would lock you in a house and wouldn't let you go out with him. There's just no way. I'd kill you rather than let you go out with him. I wouldn't care. Let him put me in jail.
Better that
Right.
than to know your daughter's with Kenneth Keith.
Right. I'd rather she be in heaven.
Oh, man.
Might be right.
Am I right or wrong? Just kill myself, her, everyone. Kim?
Mercy killing.
Mercy kill. But you want, I see that you still, because you still want to go out with him, don't you?
Fascinated by him.
I am.
He's a remarkable man.
Yeah.
She really believes there's something in there.
Right. Because now what happened?
find it
So you
yesterday.
go on this whole date, and then you had to leave because you had to take some friends somewhere, or there was something going on.
Yeah, I had to leave.
And all of a sudden, Kenneth gets up and he doesn't want you to leave.
Right. He gave me a really hard time about it.
He started yelling?
Not necessarily yelling. It was just a really uncomfortable situation. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
What was going on in your mind, Kenneth?
Well, she goes, call me at the hotel later. And I said, well, can I have your name or your room number so I may be able to get a hold of you?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to give him my room number because I knew then the next thing you know there he'd be.
Right.
Last night I had to stay by myself, and I
didn't want him
Kenneth with me.
So I stood outside of the hotel for 3 hours like a mental patient.
Like a mental patient.
Yeah.
Because you are a mental patient.
Yeah. So you're at the restaurant, and she says, look, I have to go. And you even said, I really like the date, right?
Right.
You were enjoying it. But he gets up, and he's saying, I want to go with you.
Do we have that on tape?
Yes. We're building to that.
Oh, goodness.
Doug says, when you hear it on the tape, it doesn't sound so, but you had to see he was twitching. Doug, come on in here. Doug was the producer on the piece. And he says you started twitching and making weird body motions and stuff. You were getting agitated, Kenneth? So she got scared and thought that maybe you were violent.
I started going down the stairs.
She got nervous. I'm telling you. That was the reaction she had. What happened, Doug?
I've never seen him so mentally ill. I mean, this is crazy, but he had a glare in his eye, man. It was really, really, really scary.
No, I'm just
because he thought he was going to get laid.
Oh, yeah. He was crazy. I don't blame him for like, trying with her, but it came to a point where it was like, you know.
Well, what happened?
It was like taking a bone away from a dog.
Right.
That's what I felt like. Seriously,
Right.
You just didn't know how to confront him with
He just
it.
wouldn't take no and wouldn't accept it. So she was like, well, I'll go back to my hotel. You'll give me a call in a few hours or whatever. And he was like, well, no, I'm going back with you now.
He wanted to go with me, and he wanted to go to the airport with me.
And you said no.
Right.
But you said you'd see him again.
Right. And he wouldn't accept that.
No, I just wanted to get her name and her hotel
I gave
room.
it to you. I wrote it down for you.
And then when the same thing happened that I said was going to happen. When I called there, I gave the last name, and they're like, oh, we have several here. What's the first name? And I was like, I don't know.
You didn't know her name? You didn't know her name was Maureen?
The hotel room wasn't under my name.
Oh, I see.
But she made it so clear that, I'm going to go to the airport with my friends, and then afterwards, I'll call you, or we'll try to meet up. And he was like, well, I'm going with you. And it's just really uncomfortable situation.
So what happened? You had to get between them?
Yeah, well, on the way out, we had to split them up. And so what we did is Eric, who was doing sound, actually trapped Kenneth Keith. And was like, oh, Kenneth, we have to interview you. So we trapped him, and I walked Maureen out to the street, almost to the hotel, and I said, And
you probably ended up with her.
Yeah. He was thinking about it.
Do you like Doug at all?
I was thinking about it.
Are you into Doug?
I didn't even
notice. It's Kenneth who's like,
Kenneth who has
wow.
her eye.
Oh, man, you would think that she would be more attracted to a Doug.
Doug, yeah, I thought Doug would be making the move.
But Kenneth, really gets to you.
No.
Come on, you'd rather be with Kenneth than Doug, true?
I think Doug is a lot nicer looking.
Right, but Kenneth is more exciting.
That's not saying much compared to Kenneth.
Right, but you think Kenneth is more exciting.
Well, not really, not after yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That scared
you. It was a disappointment,
yeah.
See, Kenneth doesn't realize that the reason she didn't want to see him later was because he was acting so weird.
Right.
And if he would have just been normal, they would have gone out last night.
If he would have been normal, I would have done something with him and gone back to my hotel room by
But I mean,
myself.
you've seen him on TV. He's not normal.
But he wasn't willing to accept that. He wanted to be with me and go back to my hotel room with
Now,
me.
I understand you asked Gary, should I go out with Kenneth today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still thinking about going out with him again.
Well, if there was something specific and I knew it would be safe,
So at this point, if you guys go out, I can't chaperone you guys.
And
we can't send people out with you every day. Every date.
Yeah. And
Kenneth, you're not a dangerous guy, right?
Yes.
No, I've been doing your show for 6 years. Did I ever, attack anybody from your show?
Yes. You've been very scary.
But you know what's really weird? When Kenneth came in this morning, he goes, oh, man, she blew me off. I had to go sleep with her friends last night. And I said, well, she said she wanted to meet you. She didn't say she wanted to sleep with you. And he was like, oh, that's exactly what he thought was going to happen.
Right.
He was talking about,
you could be a little cool. You don't have to,
He was talking so when I come visit you and I stay at your house, or when I come to Cleveland and we get a hotel room, is your mom going to be mad at me? It wasn't if. It was only when I do this.
Well, he's used to nailing broads.
Well, the girls he usually sees don't have a lot of reservations.
He's a big star, yeah. I mean, he's used to not anyone putting up a resistance.
Yeah,
So you want to go out with her again, right?
Yeah, if she wants to go out with me, sure.
What do you think you're going to do now? We're supposed to pay for every date?
Go buy some crack.
Oh,
have some real fun. Now, what are you going to do? Why don't you take Kenneth for a pony ride?
Yeah.
So you do. So if Kenneth says he'll act like a gentleman, you want to go out with him again today?
I don't think I'll trust him.
Yeah, you don't.
What?
No.
That's ridiculous. You're the mental patient. There's nothing wrong with me.
Why is she a mental patient?
When
I don't know. She's acting weird. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just trying to get her name and room number so I could get a hold of her later.
No, he left several messages at the hotel, and when I checked him, he sounded normal. He's like, hey, it's whatever time, and he was real cool about it. He's like, I'll check back with you later. Well, then, finally, about half hour after I got in and checked my messages, he called back again, and I didn't feel well, and I wanted to go to bed. I had,
Right, you were tired.
I was tired.
Right.
And I said, look, I don't feel well. I just want to go to bed. And he started on that thing that he did when I was leaving at the restaurant. Well, you don't like me, and, and just going on.
You.
Yeah, and he got real persistent
I said,
about
just
it.
be honest. Tell me, do you like me or
He's
not?
like, well, do you like me or not? And I'm like, well, I don't know you. And
Yeah, you're trying to get to know him.
yeah, and I said, and he's like, well, then let me come up. And I'm like, no, I'm in bed. He's like,
So what?
That's okay. Yeah.
You wanted her real bad,
He
right?
just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Right.
You know, it's funny. Kenneth told me before that there were 2 people with the same last name staying in the hotel, so he left messages in both rooms. So someone with the other last name has these psycho messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cost me 50 cents every time I had to call.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one call, the operator got on and said, please deposit more money. And then I hear Kenneth go, oh. And then it disconnected.
Oh. So you couldn't see. You wanted to score, didn't you, last night? You were just trying to score.
No.
But you would like to go out. You want to go out with her again? Well, what if you better convince her you're going to be normal. I mean, she's saying she's taking a walk.
What would you like to do? Take her to lunch?
You better tell her something. Say something romantic to her. You're going to lose her. I mean, serious. She's a great cat. She's got horses.
She's rich, Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth. This is your closest chance of normalcy.
Well, what should I say?
Say something.
You're really nice. I really like you a lot. I think you're
Will
really
you talk
nice.
to her today? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
please, the guy's got to
help
rap.
him.
And
He
try to
doesn't
look at her
talk-
when you talk. He doesn't look at people when he talks.
Yeah, he doesn't really make eye contact.
Make eye contact with her.
Yeah, what's up?
But, Kenneth, you got to talk to her if she goes out on a date with you. You can't make her, work for a conversation.
Look, you better convince her to go out with you. If you really want her, you better
Tell her
convince her.
yesterday you were acting for the cameras, and today you'll be normal. That's what you tell her.
Yeah, I told her that on the phone last night. Didn't I say that? I said I can't be myself.
Call her
in
by her
front of
name.
the camera.
Say Maureen.
Maureen.
Wait, he's looking at you. Let him make eye contact.
Maureen.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, I'm really normal. Really, go out with me. I'm really normal.
And you'll be cool today.
Yeah, I'm really cool and normal. I'll be cool today.
But what do you want? Tell her what you want to do. Sweep her off her feet.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't live in New York. I don't know what there is to do.
Oh, she likes movies.
Movies.
We'll take her to go see
Bed of Roses. That's
Bed
the
of
romantic
Roses.
one.
All right. We'll go do that.
Tell her you want to take her to a movie.
What kind of movies does she like?
Take her
Ask
for a carriage park ride around Central
Oh,
Park.
it's freezing.
And look for milk bottles.
All right.
There's a lot of milk bottles.
Look at Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris and his girlfriend were walking through Central Park. Take her for a walk
Yeah,
through
say,
Central Park.
I would like to take you on a romantic walk through Central Park. Go to the zoo. Take her to the zoo. She'd love it.
All right, I'll do it.
But talk to her.
Well, you just said it all.
How you can't come up with these on your own?
Yeah, I did. I could do it. I said, hey, I even asked you if you wanted to go dancing last night. And
I suggested that.
What? I did.
You were fighting like you're married.
They were talking about nightlife, and Kenneth was mentioning, she's like, what are the good clubs in town? And he was mentioning clubs that had been out of business for 5 years.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't live around here
And then
either.
I asked him if he danced, and he says, well, I have been lately.
Let me see you dance. Let's see. Hey, give me some music.
Where's the music?
What kind of music I don't think he needs music. You need music?
Nah.
No, go ahead.
Because I dance the same.
There he goes. Look at him. Move back, move back. He's asking you to dance, I think.
I don't know.
All right, sit down. All right, sit down.
Thank God those clubs are closed we wanted to go to.
Yeah. You're a good dancer. I didn't realize.
Boy, what moves?
He took his crotch and put it in her face. That was romantic. That turned her on, though. You were smart to do that.
Yeah, I know. We haven't really touched enough. I think that's what it is.
Right.
See, we should be touching more, I think.
Well, take her on a date. Well, I don't know. I think, Maureen, I'm not going to put you on the spot. Do you want to go out with him, or is you just not interested?
I'd have to think about it some more.
All right.
I'm not doing anything this afternoon.
Doug, please. You know what? You're just as big a loser as Kenneth. She just doesn't know it. You hide it a little better. Believe me.
You're in disguise. A loser.
Doug went on the Donahue show and admitted that he couldn't get girls in college, and brought a girl up that he's heartsick over. That just only wants to be friends.
Yeah, right. Absolutely not.
So you're actually considering it.
I'll think about it.
Tell her you'll really be normal this time, that you really want to go out on a date.
I don't think he can be normal, though.
But, Kenneth, can you?
I don't know, flip a coin for it.
Can you be normal?
I said yourself.
I'll be normal. What do you want?
And what are you going to do?
Why don't you act like you used to act before you were on the show, ever?
I am. I'm doing it right now. What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
He's trying.
No, I'm normal. I'm serious.
All right.
I think I'm too normal, really. Seriously, that's what it is.
That's a problem.
Right? That's what I really think it is. I think she thinks I'm too normal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how about when he left the car door open? You like that, right?
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Like,
Right.
stuff like that. But
It was a publicity stunt.
All right. So listen, I get a feeling that you guys might go out. All right. Well, I don't know, Robin.
I have a question. Maureen,
Yeah.
do you feel comfortable, like when you guys have to leave, do you feel comfortable leaving alone, or do you want an escort to the cab?
I feel comfortable leaving alone.
Okay.
But I don't think I feel comfortable out in New York with Kenneth.
Why? That's ridiculous, man.
Would it make a difference if you were in Cleveland?
Yeah, I think I'd feel more comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, because
Because I'd have like my car here and.
Yeah.
What do you think he's capable? What do you think? You afraid for your life when you're with him?
I just want him to be stuck with him.
Right. Because how would you get away from him?
Yeah.
I see.
I'm not going to do anything to you. Why would I do that?
No, I don't think you'd be violent towards me or anything. I just think I'd have a hard time
Getting rid of you.
Get rid of you.
No, just tell me I'm going home tonight anyway, so we'll just get together for a little bit, and then I'll roll out. You take your tapes and roll.
All right. So you're saying that you would, if she said, "Hey, the date's over, I have to go home," you would let her go home?
Yeah, of course.
You would.
Yeah.
You wouldn't keep saying, "Hey, I want to come up to your
Yeah,
room."
what's your number? What's your name?
No.
None of that stuff.
You wouldn't do that.
No,
All right.
I promise.
All right. All right. Why didn't you take her to the plaza for brunch?
Yeah, me and
And then you
Melrose Larry Green went there yesterday.
Right.
We listened to the radio show.
Oh, did you really?
Right in the middle of the plaza. We had smoked salmon, and that guy's wacko, man. He's really whack.
Why is he so wacky?
Because we're sitting there and he starts yelling real loud.
In the middle of the restaurant?
Yeah, he just laughs real loud.
Right,
Everybody's looking at him. I'm like, yo, dude, calm down, man.
You're telling him to
You're right. You're embarrassed.
That must have been a scene.
All right. Well, anyway, she's looking at you. I think you stand a chance. Maybe you guys go out in the hall and talk it over.
Yeah.
But you know,
Go back in the room.
But if Maureen's not into it, that's it.
You're normal.
I really don't understand it. What does she think? Do you think I'm weird? Do you think I'm normal? What's up?
All right.
I think that you do really play it up for the camera a lot. But when you are your normal self, it's not very interesting.
Oh. I mean, you actually even like the goofy Kenneth better than the real Kenneth.
Well, she didn't hang around with me enough.
Right.
Well, like at the restaurant, he was being like, when the camera was more away and it was just conversation, he was just real boring and real low. He has no middle ground, you know. It's like, and then when the camera came close, he started chewing his food with his mouth open and letting it drop, like fall out of his mouth. And,
I see.
You know, like, and it just.
So underneath this shallow person is a nudnik, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, so here we are. That is Maureen.
I guess she's not going out with you, Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth Keith, we tried. She called me. She flew in all the way from Cleveland to meet you. She was totally enamored with you, and
You blew it.
Unfortunately, somehow you turned her off.
Well, that's all right. Well, no, do you want to go out now?
He's amazing.
Quickly.
He's like every guy. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Quickly.
We'll talk about it.
All right, why don't you two go talk, and I wish you the best of luck, and if... Maybe you ought to walk Maureen down if she... All right, very good.
Just give me one wink if you need help.
All right, there you go. Kenneth, good luck to you. I tried for you, pal. Thanks for coming in today.
That's all right.
All right. Hey, listen.
Sorry it didn't work out, kids.
A lot of these girls don't understand men, okay? That's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially
doesn't
a
understand.
man like you, Kenneth.
When you're out in the hall, be nice. Say something like, I'll kill a few kittens for you. All right? That'll really turn her on. She wants a weirdo. All right, very good. That's Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, everyone, and his beautiful date, Maureen. Where she came from, I don't know, but she is
She's
quite
going
stunning.
back there, I think.
Very beautiful, and she wanted to walk on the wild side, and obviously the wild side was a little rough. We'll watch you two leave. I'll take a look at Maureen's ass.
I'll go to the bathroom in the hallway.
What?
I'll go to the bathroom in the hallway. Is that what you want?
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the bathroom.
All right.
Don't you know he'll do it?
Lovely girl. Right? Smoking.
And rich to boot.
Yeah, rich.
She's bored.
Who you with?
There's a spell that I was hired to do on multiple females. It gives them a voice of a lot higher range than what they naturally have. And that spell involves me going into the studio when they're singing, pulling down the back of their pants, and inserting my finger in their rectum. And I do a magic spell to go with it. It's not just a finger in the rectum. We found that spell in I think it was a Druid spell book for improving somebody's singing voice. So they may have a range of 2 octaves that they can go up. I do this spell. This will give them 6 octaves.
Bunch of fucking weirdos. We're gonna take a little walk. And don't try anything funny or the whore loses a kidney. Let's go.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I want to get to Kenneth Keith Kallenbach.
Oh, he's still out there?
He's out there waiting, and you can't keep him waiting. He's on a roll. He's on a career roll.
You mean we're going to have to start actually paying attention to Kenneth Keith? He's getting a career?
Wait till you hear this. Jackie's going to jump out the building.
Uh-oh. Somebody tie him to his chair.
You know what he's up to? Hey, Kenneth, come on in. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach is like that. We always thought he was retarded, and I think he is kind of retarded.
I don't think he's the smartest human on earth.
Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. When we had our Channel 9 show, he used to come in and, like, he would vomit.
He claimed he could blow smoke through his eyes.
Man, you are ugly.
Oh, man.
He looks unhealthy today.
Yeah. What happened to you?
Look at how
I changed my shirt, man. It's just a shirt.
He cut off the sleeves on his shirt, and his arms are real skinny.
And they're white.
Oh. He's spindlier than ever.
Yeah. And his hairline is lower than ever.
I'm no wacko.
He has the opposite. He has the opposite of a receding hairline. He has like a descending hairline.
Growing down.
Look at that.
Not at all.
He has to part his forehead.
Yeah.
And he used to come on the Channel 9 show, and the first time I saw him, he tried to blow smoke out of his eyes, and he vomited all over the set. And then
that time he just cried.
And then he used to send me videotapes of him and his buddies. They would just walk around in the woods and go to the bathroom. Send me tapes of it.
That was funny, though.
And then he used to rent himself out for parties, and people would just throw things at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put fireworks in my pants, remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when Dan Foreman threw you out of the Channel 9 show because you put fireworks down your pants, and then you almost blew up your genitals, and he threw you out, and I go, what are you throwing him out for? The guy was funny.
Yeah,
what
really.
are you doing to be
And Dan goes, I guess you're right. I'll bring him back in. It just seemed like the right thing to do. I shouldn't have kept him in there.
He doesn't understand good television.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. You're right. So listen to this. Kenneth, has been in some porno movies and stuff lately.
Right, yeah.
Out of the clear blue, a couple of weeks ago, I get a call here at the station. They want to know if they could get in touch with Kenneth Keith Kallenbach for the new Tom Cruise movie.
Wait a minute.
Wait, listen to this. So I go...
Come on, stop it.
What is it? I go, what are you talking about?
She's more upset than I am.
Yeah, Robin's even more
Tom
upset.
Cruise?
Yeah, so wait a second. So,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Like it's no big deal.
I know.
Yeah.
They're like asking me, hey, you're not going to be all starstruck when you see him? And I'm like, nah, of course not.
Hey, you're a star in your own right. He can't blow smoke out of his eyes.
Yes, I can. You've seen it.
No, I mean Tom Cruise. You retard. Yeah, man. Anyway, so, he's going to be the next Jack Ryan. Harrison Ford can't do it, so.
Wait a minute. What is he doing in the Tom
What is the movie about? Do you know?
Yeah, they told me that Tom Cruise is like a sports agent, and I'm going to be... he's a sports agent that loses all of his money and stuff,
Right.
and I'm going to be like a psycho sports fan that comes up to him. Being
Yeah, and you have actual lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to like say the lines and stuff?
Yeah, they said there's going to be close-ups, too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's frightening. Imagine him on the big screen close up.
I mean, they don't want to audition him. He's got the part?
Yeah, here's my plane tickets right here. I brought
Let me see that. Let me see that.
Yeah, it's right on the front there,
Let
man.
me see. Kenneth Kallenbach. Yeah, and here it is. Philadelphia to Los Angeles. So what are you getting paid?
$500.
That's it?
Yeah.
I bet you could have gotten more. They probably really needed you.
It's a ripoff, man.
Why didn't you ask them for more money?
I don't know. I don't know what to say to them. What are you talking about? They call me up and say, hey, you want to be in a movie? I'm not going to sit there and go, nah, man, I need more money.
Right. Right. Yeah, you want to just get that under your belt. It's better than porno.
Need that credit, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, that's good thinking. What was that, Gary?
You know what's really weird about Kenneth Keith? I was talking to our E-producer and Ganji about him, and they were saying that they did a shoot with him one day, and that he takes direction really well.
Does he? Because he's a blank slate.
They said that he was really good. He did whatever they said.
Right, I'm just really stupid. I'm really dumb.
That's right. The dumber you are, the better the actor.
At least he's aware, you know? Like, a lot of stupid people don't know they're stupid.
You know what? What's great about him? They say, I was reading something, the reason actors are so stupid is that the stupider the person, the better actor they are.
Yeah, because then they can imagine anything.
Yeah, I met a really smart guy. He could never be an actor.
That's right. I'm real, man. I'm real. I'm with the people. What the people
But he's
want.
like,
I'm real, man.
He's like a chameleon, though, you know, because you can change him. You can mold him.
That's right, because there's really nothing there.
He's malleable.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Right.
He is Clay.
I'm a freaking idiot all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
All the way to the bank with your $500.
So you go out. So you're flying out to L.A. when?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
At first class?
And you're acting opposite Tom Cruise. You're going to be in scenes with Tom Cruise.
Right. Me and Tom Cruise are going to be in a scene. I was talking to Tom a couple days ago.
Were you really?
Yeah, he's very excited.
What do you mean you were talking to him?
Well, you know, they called me up.
Tom called you himself?
No. Nah, but, you know, his director.
The director called?
Cameron Crowe, yeah.
Oh, Cameron Crowe. Oh, no wonder. I know Cameron. That's how they hired you.
He calls Kenneth Keith. He doesn't call us.
Well, Cameron is like a big fan of the show.
No.
Yeah, yeah. He wanted me to send him a signed headshot. He's a super fan.
I know. Oh, no wonder it was Cameron Crowe's the director. He's a real good director.
Yeah, he is.
And I've talked to him on the phone a couple of times. So Cameron called you with Tom Cruise in the room?
No, Tom wasn't in the room.
Tom wasn't even there at all.
Not even in the movie.
So Cameron said, oh, Tom Cruise.
Actually, Cameron called me first and asked me. He wanted to know if I thought Kenneth was dangerous and would I let him act with Tom Cruise. And I go, yeah, sure, he's all right.
No, he's all right. He won't do it. You're not going to get weird and like do stuff to him, are you?
No.
What you should just chop him up into little pieces. That'd be funny.
Unfortunately, Kenneth is the kind of person you do something to.
Right.
He doesn't do
He goes
much.
himself.
Yeah.
Right.
Tom's probably a big fan.
But did Cameron audition you for the role?
Nah, and I said to him, yo, dude, make sure you don't edit me out. You know, I don't want to go all the way down there and edit me out. He said, most likely we're not going to edit you out.
Well, it depends on what you do.
If you screw up.
How many days shooting is there?
Just one. I'm going down just one day.
Just one day.
Yeah.
And then you go down there. Did he send you the scene? Did he give you a piece of paper with some words on it?
Nah, he said I'll be ad-libbing.
Oh, ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Then all he'll get is, yeah.
Sounds like the movie's in trouble already. As soon as this guy said ad-lib, you know?
Kenneth Keith doesn't ad-lib.
Yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise. No, don't call him Tom Cruise. His character's name is... no, I don't want to call him that.
Oh, the movie's called Jerry Maguire. It's not coming out till Christmas. Around Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
They're shooting now and it's coming out in Christmas?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right, actually, because my movie comes out in February.
Right.
Right.
Hey, am I going to be in that movie?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They're already going to ruin you in that Tom Cruise movie.
We'll see how you do in the Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we'll wait to see that. I'll get the dailies from Cameron. So you must be pretty excited, though. That's a pretty big deal. Did you tell your parents?
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I told them.
What did
they
say?
said
nothing.
Nothing? Your parents sound like they're kind of like you.
Well, they don't have much comment, you know.
Right.
They're happy you're doing anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Ma, guess what? They want me to play a psycho.
I didn't tell them that. I just said, hey.
And what do you do in the scene? You're going to hit yourself with a fish and do all that kind of stuff?
I'm in the movie with this other guy from Boys in the Hood. I forget what his name is.
Black guy?
Yeah, like, I forget what his name is. But they said me and him were supposed to go up to Tom Cruise and just be like, acting like a psycho, like, Tom, I love you a lot.
Oh, that's what you got to do? Oh,
yeah,
right.
just, yeah.
You're not supposed to say Tom, though. He's got a character name.
Yeah, you got to learn his name. Like if his name is Bob, you got to call him Bob. See?
Got to explain that concept to him over and over.
Well, anyway, there it is. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach has his first major role
in a film. He's going to be opposite Tom Cruise in the new movie, the new Cameron Crowe movie.
He's like one of those people who's like, a lot of people go into pornography hoping they'll get into feature film.
Yeah.
Very few of them do.
He did
I heard like Sylvester Stallone, Madonna was in movies. Is that true?
I don't know. Don't worry, your career will not somehow parallel theirs. I guarantee it.
It will go above it.
Yeah. You know what you ought to do? Ask Tom if you can hump his wife. Yeah. Say, hey, I bet you I can do it better than you.
Alright.
You got to act real weird with him, though.
Why?
And then they'll probably throw you off the set because you're too weird.
Nah.
Tom's probably a big pussy.
This is his ad-libbing.
Let me see what you're gonna do, all right? I'm gonna be Tom Cruise, all right? And you're gonna be a fan, okay?
All right.
Are you ready? So I'm walking out of a restaurant, and I'm a big star, okay? And you got to get my attention, right? And I go, taxi.
No, what's your name?
Bob. All right. Taxi.
Bob, man. Bob, I love you, man. You're my favorite fan in the whole world. I love you, man.
You're my favorite fan in the whole world.
You're my favorite fan in the whole world.
I'm your favorite fan.
Oh, that's what it is.
Or I'm your biggest fan.
Hey, you're pretty good. I can see why Cameron called you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there he is.
Did you believe it?
No, not at all. It was horrible. It was the worst acting I ever saw.
Man, it's hard to act like that, you know? I got to be on the spot.
Gorilla's Olivier next to you. All right. Anyway, there he is, Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, going out to L.A. next week. You want to come in and tell us the good news?
In a Tom
and
Cruise
would you come in after you shoot and tell us how it went?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. I want to do that.
Oh, didn't you want him here on Monday?
For what?
Special K?
Oh, Special K's coming in, right. You should come in Monday, man. There's this girl who's angry at... She called us yesterday. Did you hear it? The one who's angry at her husband. He cheated on her. So now she wants to, perform sodomy on 100 men a month. She needs men.
Oh, I heard the last one today.
Hey, Captain James is coming down here, too. You want to do it?
We'll see.
Oh, what do you get in particular?
He's too big for that.
Oh, nice with Tom Cruise.
He has trouble getting days off of work.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
maybe.
Yeah.
I'll see.
So you know who's really jealous? Gorilla. Gorilla just sitting there. He goes, man. He goes, I am so jealous because he wants to be an actor.
Oh, he ain't gonna be no actor.
And this guy's getting in,
Gorilla ain't gonna be no actor. Tell Gorilla to give it up.
Tell him to follow Kenneth Keith around.
It's natural. You're either born with it or you're not.
Hey, Gorilla, come in here. Kenneth will tell you.
What do you think? Is it luck or am I talented?
You're talented, but you got to explain that to Gorilla.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gorilla, what's your problem?
Kevin's totally talented.
Really?
There's no one in the world that can do what he does. End of story.
Explain to him that you're either born with it or you're not, and he's not born with it.
You're either born with it or you're not.
Right. See?
He cracks me up. I think he's great, but
all right.
He got lucky. It's cool.
All right. Thank you, Gorilla.
Is that luck or just talent?
Please, Gorilla's been an intern for 9 years now. And he's waiting to get lucky.
Somebody told me there was...
Kenneth Keith is laughing in Gorilla. Yeah, but you've been in the mailroom for 10.
It's a job.
Somebody told me there was somebody Gorilla wanted to date that he met around the movie set.
Wait, who do you want to date, Gorilla?
Betty Damas.
What? Betty Damas?
Betty Damas.
I would like to date Betty Damas.
I want to do the director.
I heard you're attracted to someone at the movie set.
Danny Goldberg.
I would like to date Danny Goldberg. Lenny Bloom.
Actually, I think one of the pop ladies is pretty cute.
Which one?
Girl, Lady Shirley. She's like short. She's got like white hair. She's kind of cute.
Shirley?
Yeah.
White hair?
Yeah.
You want to go out with her?
I don't want to go out with her. I think she's cute. I think she's like...
I know Shirley.
Tiny little girl. Got a good little body.
She's older than you, though.
Doesn't make a difference
Isn't
to
she?
me.
I would think so.
You know Shirley,
But it was also... I didn't hear about Shirley, so I'm finding out other things. I heard he wanted the one of the makeup artist's nannies.
Oh, I said she had a nanny. I said she was cute.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So she was quizzing me about Gorilla yesterday. She was auditioning you.
Keep your mind on your job instead of sex.
He's looking for dates.
Yeah. I don't even know what he does on the movie. I see him walking around all the time doing nothing.
Pretty much.
Quiet on the Zed.
Quiet on the sidewalk. Quiet in the lunchroom, gosh, man. He has a whole he walks around and imitates me the whole day.
Yeah. Well, nothing else to do.
Right.
All right, Kenneth Keith, congratulations on your good fortune.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And say hi to Tom Cruise for me.
All right. And can I say where I'm going to be appearing next?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'll be at JD's Discount Music Store right off of Route 30 in downtown PA in the downtown farmers market. I'll be signing autographs tomorrow between 12 and 3. He has the best deal in new and used gear.
Right. All right. Good for you.
He's going to be there signing autographs.
Yeah. Kenneth Keith, yeah. He's a big star now. It's in the Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah.
All right. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, everybody.
I wonder what he was going to be doing at this appearance.
Hey, he's a total retard. That's what he's going to be doing. Are you going to do anything? You going to sing or do anything?
Where, here now?
No, at the appearance.
Uh-huh.
No, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to eat a piece of chicken, smash it on my face, put fireworks in my pants, blow smoke out my eye.
Really? You do all your whole...
Sing some music.
Are you? All right. Well, there you go.
Full show, the full experience.
The full Kenneth Keith experience. It is unbelievable that anyone, Cameron Crowe would call him to be in a movie.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know, you got me to think.
He looks like one of those psychotic fans, doesn't he?
Can you imagine you're sitting on a plane and he's next to you?
Yeah, and he's studying a script.
I'm going to act in movie.
Oh, you got first class airfare?
They said they were going to fly me out. Look at the ticket. But the ticket's not.
No, did you? Let me see the ticket.
Wait, Howard.
What?
You know where he's staying?
Where?
He's staying at Melrose Larry's house. I don't even think they gave him a place to
Did they give you a hotel?
They wouldn't pay for a hotel. They said it's not. They won't pay for a hotel. It's not in their budget. So I had to.
You got hosed, dude.
They made me stay with Melrose.
Melrose Larry Green, you gonna stay with?
They said I had to stay with somebody I know out there.
And that's the only guy you know.
Yeah, that's it.
And you know he's gonna try and get in the movie. He'll probably ruin it for you.
They told me to make sure he doesn't come down there with me.
Really?
I swear.
They won't give you a room, and then the guy who's putting you up, they say he can't come to
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see this here.
Because they want a definite address because they're going to be driving me. You know, that's
You
why.
do get a meal.
Yeah.
You get a meal, you get dinner and lunch on the return trip. Let's see, you was there. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach.
Baggage.
Yeah, I don't see anything about first class or anything. It looks like a coach ticket.
Is there a price on there?
No, it says 6 seat 16.
Oh, if it's 16, it's definitely not first class.
I know, it's not.
I thought the movies, they fly out first class.
That's what they said, but when I got the ticket, it wasn't.
Why would they fly you first class and not give you a hotel room?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they're trying to save money. I don't know.
That must have been some negotiation.
Are you sure you're getting paid?
Yeah.
All right.
He has to pay for the film.
Yeah.
I would.
You'd do anything just to be standing next to Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I know you're going to do something stupid and screw it up. I just know it. Because you're going to get carried away.
Oh, man.
You'll probably touch him and he'll sue you or something.
He'll probably jump on Tom Cruise.
Right.
So he can't be cut out of the movie.
Yeah, you got to jump on. You know what? You want to know a secret? You got to touch Tom Cruise.
That's right.
Otherwise, then they can't cut you out of the scene.
Really?
Yeah, so just get your hands all over him.
Hug him, man.
Touch him and like hug him and stuff with your smelly arms. All right.
Hit him with a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull a fish out of my pants.
Bring a fish with you to the set, and then when you're doing it, don't even tell the director. Then all of a sudden, pull a fish out and start like smacking Tom Cruise in the head with it.
Are they going to provide you with wardrobe, or are you going to have to wear your own clothes?
Yeah, that's what I did on your show.
What'd you say?
That's what I did on your show. I had the fish out
you pull out the fish. I liked it.
What's that? You going to bring your dildo?
Yeah.
Hey, bring a dildo. Show it to his wife, Tom Cruise's wife. Hey, here's my dildo.
I want to see my dildo.
I'll see if I can maybe go over his house later.
Right. Hang out with him. You try to get his address. Tell him you're just getting into character. You want to stalk him.
Tell him you need a place to stay. Yeah, I do, really.
Yeah. You can stay at Melrose Larry Green's house?
I don't have any place to stay.
That can't be right.
You sure you in a movie?
We want you for a Tom Cruise movie. Find yourself a place.
How do you know someone's not goofing on you?
Yeah.
What do you
probably
mean?
a serial
I got
murderer.
the tickets at my house. This is just the copy.
Maybe somebody just figured to spend $200-300 on some tickets just to goof on you.
Nah, I've been talking to him a lot of times.
What is he talking to you about, Cameron Crowe?
He talks about what we're going to do.
Well, what are you going to do? Just stand there, right?
Just freak out.
Right.
And do you do it for him on the phone?
Huh?
Do you do it for him on the phone?
Oh, no, I don't do it for him on the phone.
Maybe there's some hot brawls down in California I can stay with.
Does Cameron talk about me?
No, he said, is Howard going to be upset if you be in the movie?
I don't care.
I said, no.
Hey, Tom Cruise is the one who's going to be upset. Not me.
Yeah, Cameron better worry about his.
Yeah, right. He'll throw him right off. Cameron. He'll be working the Cameron.
I'm going to be the star of the movie, man.
Right.
People are going to be looking at me and saying, there it is.
Yeah.
Right now, I imagine some listener who's friends with Tom Cruise's agent is calling him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be getting up in a minute calling Cameron Crowe. What are you, out of your mind?
Yeah, we don't want this guy near me. Yeah, no, I know one thing about you. You know how to behave.
Yeah, it's all an act.
All right, there you go. I just want to see him on that set. All right. Kenneth Keith, good luck out in California.
Yeah. See you when you get back.
Coming next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just come in the week after next to tell us how the shoot went.
Right.
Good. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Okay. And that's Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, big star going out to Los Angeles for his big break. Call from the set. Why don't you do that?
Yeah, I will.
All right. When you're with Tom, just get a cellular. Give him a cellular phone. Let him stand there and talk to Tom Cruise.
Hey, has Tom ever been on your show?
Yeah, sure, plenty of times. Yeah, he loves when you put a cellular phone in his face. I'm telling you, man. Ask him.
I'll call him when I'm next to him.
Yeah, that'll be good while you're doing the scene.
Yeah.
That'll be a good piece of business for you. Hey, talk to my friend. Talk to my friend. You know, that's a lot of idiots, though.
In fact, why don't you call us the first time you're going to meet Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
And when he comes in, just say, hey, Tom, here, talk to these people.
Yeah. Say, hey, I saw you in that movie in your underwear when you dance like a girl.
Ah.
All right, let's take a break. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, everybody. We'll be back after these words.
Thanks a lot.
Milk Crate Marauder is the shit.
I mean, you can see how a white girl can fall for him.
What? He's a fag.
Well, I mean, not me. I'm just saying, like, you can see how some girls could, you know, like that Swedish girl.
In other words, you condone that stuff. Did you know how these people live? Did you know what they were like?
Hey, Kenneth Keith Kallenbach's on the phone. Anybody who listens to our show or used to watch our old Channel 9 TV show, you know that's the guy who vomited when he tried to blow smoke out of his eyes and he threw up on my shoes, which is one of the best TV shows I ever did. And he's real messed up, you know that, and he's like an idiot. But he's in a new Tom Cruise movie somehow. Like
people can't believe that. You know, after he came here and announced on the air that he was going to be in a Tom Cruise movie, I can't tell you how many people asked me if that was a goof.
No. What happened is the guy directing it is the guy who did Fast Times at Ridgemont High and stuff, Cameron Crowe. He wrote Fast Times. Amy Heckerling directed, and then he's done some other movies. Cameron Crowe's a real talented guy, and Cameron's a huge fan of the show, and he heard Kenneth Keith, and he hired him to be in the movie to stalk Tom Cruise. So here's Kenneth Keith from the set.
Oh.
What's up?
You still in L.A.?
Yeah, man. We just got done filming.
How many days?
We started at 3 p.m.
Yesterday.
Today, or yesterday.
Oh, boy.
And you went through the night?
Yeah.
And you just finished now?
Yeah, just finished.
And how did you do? Did Cameron say you did all right?
Yeah, man. I did great.
Did they beef up your part?
Yeah. No, I had a lot of speaking lines.
Did you?
What did you say? Let me hear.
This dude Cubit, do you know him?
Cubic? Ice Cubit?
Cubit?
Ice Cubit?
Nah, Cubit. He was in, I don't know, what's that movie I said last time? Boys in the Hood. Cubit.
Who are you with there? Anybody?
Nah, man, I just got back to the room.
Oh, who are you asking a question to, us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he's talking to himself.
So anyway, listen, I did this thing.
It's Ice Cube, not Cubit.
Nah, not that dude. There's some other dude.
A black guy?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard you talked them into giving you a hotel room. You got smart.
Nah, man, as soon as I got back from doing your show, they called me up and they were like, dude, man, we'll set you up a hotel room, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Of course.
Yeah, man, but...
What's Cameron Crowe like? Was he a nice guy?
Yeah, he's really cool.
Right. Okay. And
I got a picture with him.
Like?
I got a picture with him to show you. Tom's cool, man. I hung out with him. I talked to him for a while.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Now, what happened? Like, how did they introduce you to him?
Well, he was doing a scene where he was, like, diving into the pool, you know?
Right. Was he in a bathing suit?
Nah, he was wearing a suit, and he had a cell phone in his hand.
Yeah.
And he's diving into the pool, and, like, as soon as he got out, Cameron called me over, and he's like, Kenneth, come here, man. I went over, and I was like, and he's like, this is Tom. Tom's like, what's up? And I was shaking his hand while he was, like, wet.
Yeah.
Soaked.
Yeah.
That was it?
And what'd you talk about? No, really.
Nothing till later.
But okay, so you met him. He was doing a different scene, and then when you came down to do your scene, he was in the scene with you, right? And did you guys rap at all on the set?
Yeah.
All right. Now what'd you talk about?
Well, I just acted. You know, I did my part. Like when I did my part, I went up to like this dude that was playing Tidman. And I'm like, Tidman, man, I love you, man. I'm your biggest fan. You gotta come over to my house and have some barbecue chicken. We gotta get some beers, man. You wanna see my dildo? You wanna buy my videotapes, you wacko? I love you. Yeah. And I did that about 20 times, man.
And did Tom Cruise, like between takes, did Tom Cruise talk to you at all?
Yeah. Here's what happened, man. Tom Cruise was like, what's going on here, man? And he like called Cameron aside and he was like, yo, man, what's this dude saying about a dildo, man?
Oh, I see what the conversation was.
You were ad-libbing.
Yeah, I was ad-libbing.
Oh.
All right? And Cameron's like, yo, man, it's cool, man. It's cool.
It's cool. Certainly, like, Kenneth Keith is, like, acceptable.
Yeah, I'm like yelling all this stuff.
Cameron's such a nut. He buys into the Kenneth Keith persona.
So listen, at the end of the shoot, I went up to Tom and I said, "Yo, man, do you listen to Howard?" Right, this was in front of like everybody, and he goes, "Oh yeah, man, everybody listens to Howard." And I said, "Yeah, man, you know that's why that's how kind of how I ended up here on the set."
How I kind of ended up there.
That's exactly how you ended up there.
Yeah. It's like kind of how you...
Well, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you're an actor.
Yeah, they saw you in...
Oh, yeah, and then they were like, you gotta understand, man, we didn't just put you here because we wanted, you know, that's associated with Howard. We just put you here because we liked you, man.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of guys who could have done that part.
Well, the point is, they wouldn't have known Kenneth on the other show.
Yeah. Well, Cameron's a big fan. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I got a picture with him to show you.
All right. Hey, congratulations. So what are you going to do? You going to come home now?
Yeah, tomorrow in about...
And you done? You wrapped on the film?
Yeah, man, I did really good, though, man.
Yeah. All right, very good.
They were really psyched about it.
They're promising you that you still you'll be in the film.
Yeah, and then after we were done shooting, we went and watched videos of me, man. It was great.
What are you talking about? They played it back for you?
Nah, we just went and watched like the shows that I made by myself.
Oh, you mean the shows that you were on Channel 9?
Nah, the shows, videotapes that I made of myself.
His home videotape.
Like, you know, like hitting myself on the head with a tennis racket and stuff.
And who watched that with you, Cameron and Tom Cruise?
Nah, Tom wasn't there. Cameron, you know, I told him they got to make a movie. Kenneth goes to Hollywood.
And did you show him the film where you make a duty in the woods?
Nah, man, that's the archives tape. Oh. I only show that to special people.
All right, Kenneth Keith, congratulations on the Tom Cruise movie.
No, man, nothing but accolades.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, later, you wacko.
What a dick. He's all psyched. He's in a Tom Cruise movie.
Hello to Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
The whole time. That's it, the whole conversation.
He's a working actor. Pretty wild. I'll go watch.
I got to see his part.
Yeah, I'll go see that. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You understand?
Kenneth Keith is on the phone. He was arrested for beating somebody or something.
Or trying to pull them into his car.
For abducting a woman. He'll explain when we get back. All right, listen to me. I'm reading in the, someone's faxes to me, the Millville, New Jersey newspaper. Let me get him on the phone. Kenneth?
Yeah.
All right.
No?
Kenneth, who, appears on our show once in a while. He's kind of a wild guy. We met him on the Channel 9 show. He used to blow smoke out of his eyes and stuff.
Or at least he said he did.
It says in the paper here, Kenneth K. Kallenbach. Every time this guy gets in trouble, he's in the paper.
I know.
Because they have a police blotter in his local town. Kenneth K. Kallenbach, 27. Are you 27?
Yeah.
It's time for you to get a little bit of a life.
What kind of phone are you on? I can barely hear you.
Oh, it's on a cordless phone.
Yeah, well, get on a corded phone.
All right, well, can you hold on? I gotta go in my garage.
How come my producer doesn't hear that this guy's on a bad phone?
It's I was on it last time.
All right, go get a regular phone.
All right.
Listen to this. Kenneth K. Kallenbach, 27, of Boothwyn, Pennsylvania, was charged with aggravated assault and driving while under the influence.
All right, you know what I got to do? I got to pull the cord out and plug it into this other phone.
Oh,
I don't think it'll disconnect, though.
All right, go ahead.
If it does, just call me right back.
All right.
I don't think it will, though.
All right, hurry up.
Hold on.
Do it. You know this isn't going to work. But hello? He's gone.
Yeah, we're dead now.
Gary, get him back on. All right. We'll put him back on. I'm going to pull out the cord. And I don't think it'll do.
I'm going to completely disconnect the phone, but I don't think it'll disconnect.
It'll be fine. What a dick. All right. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, 27, of Boothwyn, Pennsylvania, was charged with aggravated assault and driving while under the influence after a witness told police that Kallenbach had forced a Westchester, Pennsylvania woman into his van at 2nd and Main Streets. He forced a woman into his van. He abducted a woman. Kenneth.
Hold on, Howard. Kenneth, hang up. Kenneth. Kenneth. Hello. Kenneth. Kenneth.
How does he have a call?
How can he abduct anyone? He can't even work a phone. And poor Fafafui's job is to deal with all the nut jobs. Show is wacky. Right. Let's see what's going on. Gary.
I'm trying to get it to ring now, but he keeps calling me, and I keep telling him to hang up so I can call him back.
Right.
Hold on, it should be ringing. Oh,
he's so stupid.
Dialing. So let him call.
So, Gary, hang up and let him call.
The two of them dialing each other.
Right. Who's stupider, Gary or Kenneth?
No, Howard, it's got to be on this line. He doesn't have this number. I don't even have this number.
Oh. So he's... Yeah, but he's probably dialing some number.
No, he hung up just now, and if you hang up, I'll...
All right. This is like a profession. This is like the #1 radio show in the world.
And this is the reason why.
Yeah.
Best show there ever was.
We can't even, like, get in touch with a guy.
We had him, and we lost him.
Yeah. All right. Let me get this straight now. Okay, so he abducted a woman and threw her in a van at 2nd and Main Street. The victim was treated for injuries to her head, face, body, and bloody mouth at South Jersey Hospital in Millville.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That sounds like serious injuries.
So, Kenneth.
Yeah, it is.
So, wait a second. I got your girlfriend. Was this your girlfriend you abducted?
Well, you know what? Yeah, but I'm not supposed to have any contact with her, you know? So I don't know. Is it cool to talk on the phone?
Yeah, you can talk on the phone with her because she called here.
I don't know, man.
Is that you? Is this Rebecca?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing, Rebecca?
I'm doing good. Hi, Howard.
So
we've met you, right?
Yeah, we know Rebecca.
Howard.
Rebecca, what's going on between you and Kenneth?
We just, I don't know.
Now, didn't he break into your apartment a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. He broke through my back kitchen.
Kenneth, what are you doing? Kenneth.
Yeah.
Who's flushing? What are you doing?
Oh, hold on. Somebody's calling. God. Hello? Yeah, who's this? Oh, who? What? I don't know, some freaking wackos on the line.
All right, well, just forget about it then. You're on the radio now.
So what's up?
So what's going on? So what's going on with you and your girlfriend? Are you obsessed with her? Are you stalking her? What's going on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we were coming home from 44th and Landis Streets in Seattle City, you know. We got in, lovers quarrel. We just got in a fight, you know.
And you beat her?
Oh, I still got to go to court, stuff over, you know.
Well, that's not a yes or no. That was a yes or no question.
It was lovers quarrel. It wasn't like that. We all just got in a fight, you know.
Let me understand what's going on.
Night, man.
What happened? You were trying to get her and you threw her in the van?
I was trying to get out.
Oh,
got me back.
Oh, you were trying to get out of the
van?
van?
I was trying to get out of there.
Well, how'd you get your mouth all bloody and everything?
Wait a second. You two met in a bar, right?
About 2.5 years ago.
Right. And you guys were in love and everything.
Right.
And everything was going pretty smooth.
Yeah, sort of.
And then you got away from him?
Yeah, a couple times.
How come? Because he was a drag?
Yeah, there's been moments, that it was really bad. I had to go.
Can I tell your sister to quiet down?
Bad?
Yo, Spot! Shut up! Spot!
Kenneth, you don't have a sister, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking maybe that was her.
What's really bad? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what happened? When did things go bad?
About 3 months after I moved here from Chicago.
Yeah.
And things got I don't know, we were drinking and things got out of control, and it was more than I could handle, and I've never dealt with anything like that, so I'd leave.
Wait a minute, he got violent? Is that what you're saying?
We've had violent fights, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you could beat him up.
No, I can't do that, you know?
He's so scrawny.
I know. I should have kicked his ass.
We were in a fight because she said I was hitting with a Puerto Rican chick or something.
I don't know what happened, but...
I don't get it.
Do you guys get so drunk you can't even tell what you're saying?
Yeah, so wait a second. So
she's my girlfriend. I love her, you know?
You still love her?
Yeah, I love her a lot.
Yeah, but she don't want to be with you no more.
Yeah, I want to be with her.
No, she doesn't want to be with you.
No, she didn't want to be with you.
I wanted to take a break, you know, and I told him that'd be a good thing if we did that. But, he could deal with him doing it, but I'm not supposed to go out and have a good time, I think.
Right.
That's what his problem is, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he can go out and have sex and stuff, but you can't.
Well, I don't think he can go out and get sex, but I think, you know...
Yeah, who's he going to have sex with?
You know? And I care a lot about him, but I think we need to take a break.
Now, how come you broke into her house?
I know, I was just going over there to visit. I wasn't breaking in.
Right.
Well, the door was locked, so we came in the back window. He'd been calling all night. It was my roommate's birthday. I wanted to hang out with her, Ken, you know,
Yeah, well, but Rebecca's, like, not pressing charges or nothing like that. It's like the cops are, like, as soon as I mentioned your name, they were, like, throwing the book at me and stuff, you know?
Oh, you mean because of me?
Yeah, well...
Oh, yeah, okay. So, wait a second. So, what happened that night, according to this eyewitness? She tried to get out of the van. You tried to drag her back in the van?
I don't
What happened?
You're not going to be a very good witness.
I don't know. Kenneth, what happened?
Oh, we're just coming back from, 24th Landis.
Had you guys been out together?
Christmas, and,
were you guys out on a date?
We always do.
You guys were out at, what is 44th and Landis?
Oh, it's streets down Seattle City.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the beach because I've never been to the beach. I swear I'll never go back to that beach.
So you guys were going out together?
Yeah, that night we did.
That night
we were going without the people, too. But, we didn't have a place to stay, and he wanted to get a hotel, and I just wanted to go home. And so we just got in a fight.
I don't know, last I heard they were trying to get you for kidnapping as well.
Yeah, somebody called in, so they reported kidnapping.
Great.
So in other words, you guys understand any of this?
Yeah, I sort of understand what's happening here.
What's going on?
It sounds like she wanted to stay at the beach.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Right.
And so he was trying to drag her into the van. And eyewitnesses reported a kidnapping.
I don't know. I'm going to go home and get my head straight. So I
think you both ought to stop drinking.
Maybe you ought to stop. Maybe you ought to stop drinking. That might be good to go.
Or drinking with Ken at least.
And hold on. Here's Captain Jenks. He wants to get on the air.
Oh, no.
Oh, was he there?
Were you there, Captain Jenks?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, let me tell you that this is not an isolated incident. I've witnessed him smacking her around plenty of times.
Oh, boy.
We don't hang around anymore as a result of that.
Yeah.
Am I right, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Howard, this guy pulled off her dress in a crowded parking lot one time.
Is that true, Kenneth?
You won't
that's not true, but every time I hang out with this guy, all he does is snort coke and freak.
Yeah. You got many stories, don't you, Ken? You know what, Ken? Ken, you know what? You're a jerk off, man. You're a jerk off, Ken.
I'm like, dude, that's messed up.
Hey, you know what, Howard? This guy inflicted You know what, Howard? I had to put her up on my couch a couple times.
Really?
I had to put her up on my couch because he beat her so bad.
Well,
Am I right, Rebecca?
Go home.
Am I right, Rebecca?
Stop, And that's the time when that guy pulled a gun on him and said, get out of here, Ken.
Yeah, my ex-roommate pulled a gun, a .44 mag, and aimed it between Ken's eyes.
Really?
Because he came over to my house in the middle of the night when I was housing her. I put her up on my couch for the night. The guy laid on the horn in my driveway at 2 o'clock in the morning. He's screwed up. He's psychotic, Howard. And I mean, it's about time that this came out, man. You can't beat a woman, Ken. What's wrong with you? And see, now it's just out in the paper. I've seen this. This has happened at least 15 times.
Is that right, Ken?
No, I wouldn't.
No, Ken, you know what? You're lying. There's probably...
Chicago, let her move back to Chicago,
You know what, Ken? There's probably people right now. Gary's probably getting tons of calls from people talking about you because everybody knows about this.
Well, the cops, when they came over here, called the show.
The cops came over to my house that one night when Rebecca was staying over because Ken came over at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It sounds like Captain Jenks is also in love with Rebecca, I think.
Yeah, he calls her up all the time trying to get dates.
I do, Rebecca.
I met this dude, Joe the Pollock, and some buddies.
This is how the fights start, like this,
He's telling me he's been trying to get with your...
Hey, Rebecca.
No, he has never... Captain Jenks... Well,
Has Captain Jenks hit on you?
No.
No, we're just good friends. I haven't talked to Rebecca in a while either,
but...
talk
about stuff, like...
Isolated incident, One time, Ken a couple times...
There's a dog. All right. Listen. This will never get resolved over the phone.
You Ken, you can't beat women, man. That's just the bottom line.
Well, that's true, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, who are you, OJ?
Yeah.
I can't keep going back to it either.
We just get in fights. It's not like I...
No, you're beating her. You're getting into fights.
Just getting into fights.
That's what OJ said. She hit me, too.
Right.
Howard, he tore her dress off. She was naked standing in the parking lot.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was on the side of the highway when we were coming back from some...
Yeah, he actually...
Well, let her finish. I can't hear.
Out and just, like, turned for no reason and grabbed my skirt off.
Yeah, he had to...
And you weren't wearing any panties?
He was wearing panties, and that was it, because he had the dress in his hand. You know?
How'd she look nude?
He's pretty good. We pulled the car over. We pulled the car over on West Side Highway and got in a fist fight in the middle of the street.
What's going on? These are our listeners all teaming up together. You know, it's really good when they all get together.
You can't hit women, man. That's just, you're screwed up, man. You're real screwed up. You need to go see help.
Does your mother know you're beating
women? I asked when he got out. That was one of the things I asked him to do.
See, you know, Ken, I really like you. I think you're funny as hell, man. But this, I don't talk to you. I don't hang out with you.
All I can think of is Cameron Crowe must be sitting at home right now going, why did I put this guy in my movie?
All the time. It's so funny. You're constantly calling everybody, telling them...
Who, me? Me? Ken, I haven't talked to you. I haven't talked to you since last year, man. All right? Because you're not worth my time. Because you're not worth my time. You know that? Because you're not worth my time. You're an idiot. All right? You can't hit women, and you think you're right.
I don't think I'm wrong.
No, he knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong every time, but he doesn't stop doing it.
He knows he's wrong every time. All right, listen, it sounds like there's a lot going on here.
Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah.
You want to go out on a date?
Sure, Tom, let's go.
I won't beat you. I'll take good care of you.
You couldn't beat anybody, you're so small.
I don't know. We didn't think Kenneth Keith could.
I didn't think Kenneth Keith was that
See, I
type.
don't understand how this guy gets girls to begin with. You know, how does he get a girl and I don't?
Well, that's the classic story.
Snow White, she'll tell you.
What's that?
What'd you say?
I said, go ask Snow White.
Ooh, that's a dwarf reference.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Hey, Ken, though, see, Ken, I've never beat a woman. I've never punched a woman. I've wanted to, but I never did it.
You're great. All you do is snort lines and freaking...
Hey, Ken, you shoot heroin. How about that?
What?
Right? I saw you shoot heroin once. You pick up turtle whores.
Now he's making up
you pick up turtle whores. You pick up turtle whores. Howard, this guy has picked up...
All right, okay.
This guy's picked up turtle whores and took them back to hotels.
Are you doing heroin and coke, you guys?
No, I'm not, but I know he is.
Are you, Kenneth? Well, he says he is. All right. Enough with you two guys.
Everybody is. Rebecca.
Everybody is.
Okay. Come over to my house for a barbecue.
All right, listen.
Hey, Rebecca, you want to go out with me?
I'll go out with you before I leave.
Okay.
All right, there you go, Captain Jenks.
As a friendly thing, you know, I won't hit you, I promise.
You got it. I called you once.
All right.
You got a call back.
All right, Jenks, thank you.
Hey, by the way, my new CD's out in the stores now, Captain Jenks King of Cranks.
All
hey,
right.
Ken, you suck.
That's Timmy.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
What? All right, he's out of his mind. All right, Kenneth, you can't hit women.
Oh, I know. It was a lover's quarrel kind of thing.
Don't belittle it by calling it a lover's quarrel. This girl had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you can't do that. All right, because next time I see you, I'll smack you around. You understand? You know I can. I'll put your head through a glass window. You keep doing that.
That won't hurt.
Hey, if I read a book, can I use your name in it?
No.
Oh, man.
All right, you two work this out, okay? Kenneth, you stay away from her. You hear what I said?
Chicago Tuesday.
Good.
So.
And stay away from her, all right?
All right.
You hear what I said?
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to have you on the show anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know. Well, you get caught with the firecracker, they say you had a bomb, you know?
All right. All right, you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, goodbye. Whole situation going on out there. Guy's whacked out of his head. I think those guys start accusing each other of doing heroin and coke. I don't think they're doing, either one of them are doing any of that.
Either one of them has the ability to do it.
It's just like they start bad-mouthing each other.
You're doing heroin.
Wow.
Well, you're picking up tunnel whores.
Yeah, well, you're trying to steal my girlfriend. What the hell is going on out there?
She stays with him.
Well, there's something charismatic about him, I guess.
Oh, hello.
All right, we got to take a break.
I have an aura.
We got to take a break.
You understand?
Stopping by as a guest on our show today, Let me put on my cute sunglasses. Makes my nose look smaller, Robin.
Eventually, my nose will be straighter and tinier.
Sure.
But until that day, I have to use illusion.
Now, let me see. Take off the other glasses for a second and put back on the ones you had on. I want to see if your nose actually gets smaller.
Okay. Well, it is an illusion.
I want to see if I can see it. It's an optical illusion, isn't it?
Wait a second. My headphones are now caught in my briefcase. Hold on a second. They almost all came flying off. All right. Here we go. Now, you want to see the comparison?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, I'm cutest without any glasses.
All right.
But since I need glasses to work, it becomes what glasses am I going to use on camera?
Uh-huh.
So here I am without my glasses. As you can see, I'm really
very handsome.
cute. And my nose, my nose doesn't look so bad right now.
Bad.
Although, look at it here. See?
I can't see it. I had to move.
All right. Now I'm going to put on my regular glasses, which will accent my nose.
They accent your nose.
Right, and make it look bigger. All right, you see my look?
Your look.
All right, did you see what happened with my nose?
No.
All right, wait.
Let me see if I see a difference if you put on the dark glasses.
Okay. See? Now you can see.
Might be a slight difference.
No, every bit counts. I'm like Pinocchio. That's why I don't lie on the air. I'm afraid my nose will grow. Jasmine St. Clair is is she a whore?
Porn star.
Porn star.
I don't,
she's not a whore.
I don't know what a whore is.
That would be our general manager, Tom, who will take my show and rape it for any advertiser that comes along, as long as we get enough money. Yeah. Ski report, no problem. All right. So she is a porno star to the point that she did a movie where she had sex with 350 guys.
Yeah, she's the pornoist of porn.
She has received the highest ratings on the E! Show ever. Used to be,
really?
yes. Used to be, what's her name? The blonde.
Jenna
Jameson? Jenna Jameson, but now it is Jasmine St. Clair. There she is. Wow. And she always looks good to me. You always say, hey, you know, she's a sexy girl. What is she doing with 350 guys?
Right.
Well, 300, Howard?
I can't
what?
believe
It was 300 guys, and it's funny because she proudly wears her 300 pendant.
Oh, I didn't know you had a 300 pendant. Oh, what is that? Here, sit down so I can hear you on mic. What do you wear, vinyl?
PVC.
What is that?
Feel it.
Wow, what is that, like rubber or something? What is PVC, Rob?
I'm not sure.
That's the #1 selling tape of the month, too.
The World's Biggest Gangbang 2, starring Jasmine St. Clair.
And 300 of her most intimate friends.
Jasmine St. Clair invited 3 men?
Or did some men go twice? Or
yeah.
Went twice, yeah.
But I don't see what the big deal is.
300 times.
Yeah. I mean, there are no girls in the industry who would actually take on a large amount of men from the general public.
And you hate it, right? I mean, you don't like the men, and you don't like being in porn or anything. You admit that.
I admit that. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm just getting sick of the guys that I work with. I mean, they look the same after a while, and I think it's just basically the attitude.
Yeah.
You know, and when the average male watches a porn film with those so-called porn studs, it kind of intimidates them for going for women like myself.
Right.
And in all honesty, I like average men.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, that would be
so
me.
So you would rather do this kind of a movie than the other kind of porn film?
Yeah, you like this because it has regular guys in it.
I'd like to do Howard, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing you at all.
You know what? Actually, I brought this book
I might be a little afraid to do you, though, because I'd be afraid of disease, because you've done so many men.
Well, they all had tests. Everyone had tests, and secondly, I get tested every month.
You do?
Like everything, DNA tests and HIV tests and STD tests.
So you get tested for herpes?
Yeah, I'm not very sexually active, out of the business.
Right.
So.
Oh, yeah, and thank God.
Way too active in the business.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, right. And you're so active, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, I would like to do you, too, myself. I really would. I would like to see what that's like. I would. Why not? That would be fun. And I bet you're good at it, too. I bet you could show me a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Only you, though.
Really? Yeah, because even Gary, she said, hey, are there any guys down here today who want to have sex with me? Because I'm shooting some new movie.
Yeah, well, actually, in all of my future films, I want men from the general public, like 5 guys in each film.
Good. Well, I got a couple of guys for you to look over.
Oh, good.
And she even said to Gary...
Are you one of them, or
no.
Okay.
But Gary said, I wish I was. My wife won't let me do this stuff. I'm trying to get into porn myself.
Suppose the only way you could have made a living was in porn. Would Allison have left you?
Yes. No, that she would have. Yeah,
she would have dealt with that.
Yeah, right. That she could deal with. But the thing is that Jasmine said to Gary, "Oh man, are any of these guys cute?"
Oh, she did.
Yeah, so she's looking for a cute guy.
Cute regular guy.
Like one, yeah.
Yeah, like a regular
Here and
guy,
there, yeah.
right? Someone like myself.
Yeah, actually, wait a second. This is my favorite picture of you.
Let me see that.
Right here.
I'll try to recreate that. Let me see.
With the shades?
Oh yeah, me on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a cute guy, right?
Of course.
Do I really
you
look
don't
like that?
the other two guys in the studio, huh?
They're cute too.
Yeah.
Do I look like that, or is that just a good picture of me?
No, you look like that.
That is what I look
actually,
like.
I think you look better than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
With or without the shades, Howard.
Really? Thank you. Oh, you're too kind, Jasmine.
No, it's true.
Well, anyway, you know who else she thinks is cute? Gump back there in the E-room.
Gump is cute.
Yeah, she was flirting with him at the shoot. He'll do you. Is Gump spoken for?
Girlfriend.
Yeah? Well, he's only got a girlfriend. He doesn't have a wife.
Well, they live together, I think.
Oh, big deal.
She's moving in pretty close.
Yeah, right. So anyway, you want to meet these three guys?
I'd love to.
All right, so you're...
sure they want to meet me, or...
Oh, they want to meet you, I'm sure.
How's life been for you? Have you been dating anyone, or have you been... No.
Really.
So you haven't had sex since your last movie?
I have, like, on and off, but it's with the same guy, though.
Oh, it is?
It's not really a dating situation. He's just a jerk.
He's a jerk who, when you get horny, you have sex with him. Really?
Yeah, one of those relationships.
How sad.
Yeah.
Can't believe all these hot chicks, are walking around looking for guys.
I actually look for a lot in a person, and I don't think I want to settle for anything less.
All right, now here's three guys. You got a guy named Elephant Boy.
Elephant Boy.
Right. You got Kenneth Keith Kallenbach and Crackhead Bob.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I think the redhead's kind of cute.
Oh, Kenneth?
Yeah, I never did it with a redhead before.
Yeah, I'm real hot. I wore some cologne, too. You want to smell it?
No, it's okay. Don't want to smell your cologne. Hey, what are those scars on your stomach?
Some dude stabbed me with a knife.
You sure it's not from, like, some kind of satanic ritual?
Kenneth, is that how you got those scars on your stomach?
Yeah, man. I was swimming in the ocean in the freaking coral reefs, man.
I wanted to see if Jasmine would have sex with...
Howard, one question. Where did you find this guy?
Yeah. I just wanted to see how low you would sink, Jasmine.
He actually... Howard, don't forget, Kenneth actually has experience.
Yeah, Kenneth actually did a porno movie, right? What was the name of the movie?
It was called, I don't know. I don't want to publicize it. But look, I brought my...
Pussman.
Yeah, I brought my latest AIDS test. I just got it last month. Take a look at it.
Really?
Now, why did you get an AIDS test?
Cause this chick I was dating wanted me to go get it.
I don't blame her.
A non-reactive result indicates that HIV antibodies have not been found, but everything else has been found. All right, so this means that you do not have the AIDS virus.
Non-reactive means I don't have it.
Right. What is that, Jasmine? Is that
that's an HIV test.
That's right.
The ones we get in LA, though, I mean, we get the DNA test. And then we also get one you get
yeah, here you go.
the same day as well.
Howard, somebody...
Your HIV test.
Why do they get DNA tests?
Well, first of all, let me address Crackhead DNA. Who knows what they're getting, Robin?
She said DNA
all the porno stars come in here and talk about DNA tests. I don't understand that.
It's just an extra.
It's an extra precaution?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the guys in the office were saying that doesn't it take like 6 or 8 months for HIV to show up?
Yeah.
Somebody?
Yeah, but I think you take more of a risk when you actually sleep with someone you meet at a bar. Hey,
let me ask you something, Jasmine. You're really cute. You got a great body. You got a body that kills. I don't get it. I mean, what are you doing sleeping with 350 guys? I don't get it.
Hey, it brought my name up in less than a year.
Right.
And I'm making a lot of money now when I feature.
Really?
Headline, yeah.
All right.
Doing really well with it. I mean, I thought about it for a long while before I did it. I mean, I got a lot of uproar from the whole industry. Right. But who are they to judge me?
Yeah, I mean, what do they do? Can you take
I got my upper half?
I think so.
Can you expose your breasts? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is like traditional.
Yeah, let's see. Man, those are nice. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I saw more than enough of you, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I needed to see.
All right, so anyway, let me introduce you to the three guys and tell me if there's any of the guys that interest you. First of all, Crackhead Bob is a soft-spoken guy. Crackhead, why don't you just tell Jasmine how...
Take your hat off, first of all.
You don't want to see that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Crackhead, tell Jasmine why you want to sleep with her.
What's going on with you?
Crackhead
What's coming on to you? This is his way of coming on to you. Are you rapping to her now?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you just throw her a rap and we won't interrupt.
I don't really want to hear the rap.
Well, let him get to know you a little bit. He wants to be chosen.
Okay.
control the conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
Let the guy charm you a little bit. All right? Let him charm you.
All right. He's entitled to it.
Go ahead, Crackhead. Take your best shot.
He's got a nice smile. It's
Yeah.
cute.
Give me a chance.
Yes. What's going on with you? Because of you, I'm thawing now.
Okay, well, actually,
Good. This is good.
I'm using guys from the general public for each of my movies, which will happen every other month. And I'm also feature dancing right now, too.
Yeah.
I love when he makes small talk. It's so small. It's,
Very small.
That's how you come on to a beautiful girl?
Oh,
That's the best piece of ass you could ever get.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Tell her how beautiful she is.
He was. She's the best.
Oh, God. She's a bass.
You're a piece of bass. Yeah.
Hey, he tried, though.
Yeah, a crackhead.
Can't blame him.
Yeah. So would you consider being in a porno movie with this young lady?
Yeah. I don't know.
You got to think of your reputation.
Yeah, you do have a reputation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're starting to break into legitimate work.
Yeah.
This guy just got a couple of grand to be a voiceover guy.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. You how'd that commercial go? Did you cut it yet?
No, I'm still waiting.
Still waiting? When is he doing it?
It's coming soon. They're mailing the check and the commercial this week.
Yeah, and also you have kids, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 kids.
2 kids.
And he's also got a lucrative career.
Did you say, Robin?
Christina and Dobert.
Yeah. What are your kids' names again?
Tina and Robert. Tina and Robert.
Crack is so bad that he can't even say his own kids' names now. He did a little too much crack. That's what happened to him.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 what?
And he's just showing he's paralyzed.
2, and the tickets for 2.
Right.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah. So, have you ever gotten a girl this good looking?
No.
You admit that? Even when you before the crack?
No, she's
beautiful.
Yeah.
You would love to have sex with her, right? But the only way she'd have sex with you is on camera.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know whether you could do that or not.
I mean, I'm sorry, but
do you think you could perform on camera?
I think so. 1, 2, 3.
Really?
Or 1, 2.
There's only 1, 2, huh?
Wow.
Won't even get to 3.
All right, so would you, Jasmine, would you consider him for the movie?
Sure.
You would? You would do him?
No, everyone deserves a chance.
But would you do him on the film? Or would you reject him?
No, he'd get it. Yeah.
Really? You'd be able to do it with Crackhead Bob?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there anyone that you'd reject? No, I mean any type of person.
Well, let's see.
I guess someone who has like a severe handicap in a wheelchair, basically.
You would? Like Christopher Reeve or somebody? Oh, he's kind of cute, right?
He's a fox.
You would still do him?
Already you've got...
Yeah.
Well, no, it's kind of difficult.
But you would reject someone who had a severe handicap?
Yeah.
What a prude.
No, I mean, it would be kind of difficult.
Well, let me turn your attention to Kenneth Keith. Kenneth, would you consider sleeping with Jasmine?
Well, let me ask her, would you consider sleeping with me?
On camera? Yeah, sure.
Well,
I mean, Dave says is negative. So.
You know what? I don't really want to do any more porno movies. I mean,
retired porn star.
I'm doing movies with Tom Cruise. Why would I take a step down?
Then why'd you come down here?
But all models from the tri-state area, feel free to call in. Hey, I'll date you after the show. We'll come back in tomorrow.
To what, go to Bob's Big Boy? It's okay.
You would not go out with him?
I got a Big Johnson.
That's not what I want on a date.
What?
All right, Elephant Boy, step up.
Yeah, he's nice and quiet.
Yeah, Elephant Boy, say hello and introduce yourself.
Jasmine, I'm a fan of yours. And the reason they call me Elephant Boy, because a public part of me is shaped like an elephant's trunk.
What a charmer. Who knows what he said?
I know what he said.
I think he said that in his pants he's shaped like an elephant.
That's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
All right, would you, Elephant Boy, consider being in a movie with Jasmine? Showing your privates on him?
I don't know. I think after she does me, she may never want to do another guy.
Is that right?
Ruin her career.
Ruin her career.
That's it. She may be too four-legged.
That's not true.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, Jasmine, you would do all... I am shocked that you would do all 3 of these guys. I thought for sure you would be nauseous and say no.
No, actually, I think the redhead's out.
The redhead's out.
He's too good.
What?
Kenneth Keith.
Right, he's way too good.
What? I just don't want to degrade myself to doing porno movies.
No. You've already done it by opening your mouth.
But you've done it for
him.
You like Elephant Boy?
He's very nice and quiet.
You like
Elephant
it?
Boy's fun, yeah.
Elephant Boy's fun. Elephant Boy, this might be the closest you ever get to this good-looking a girl.
What
the hell?
I just wanted to see if it was true.
Is he hung like an elephant?
Mr.
You just grabbed Elephant Boy, didn't you? Yeah, wow. You're pretty bold. And what about Crackhead Bob? That's a tough sell. Be honest. I mean,
Crackhead Bob.
I don't think you'd have sex with him. I'll be honest with you.
Well, if you can perform.
Really?
I mean, look, I have to.
Do you think Bob's big? Do you think Crackhead Bob is
It
big?
doesn't make a difference. It's just how you use it.
Really? Bob, step forward. Let her check you out and see if you. Come on.
First of all, remove your hands off of your private parts.
All right, go ahead. All right.
He's helping you.
Let her check Crackhead Bob to see if he's.
Move your hand.
Move your hand.
Come over here.
He can't move that hand.
Wait, do you think I bite?
Go ahead.
All right then. Can you ask
Yeah,
point still?
Yes.
It still functions? Your private area still functions?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Are you sure? On command?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, don't you remember we set him up on that date where we sent him to a hotel?
Yeah.
And Ganji went with the videotape, and he said that Bob was in the bathroom for about 90 seconds.
Oh, yeah, right. So it does work. It does. 1, 2, 3, you're done.
Yeah. Because a while now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now.
Right.
5 days now.
5 days you haven't had sex?
No. 5 days ago.
Oh, 5 years ago you had sex.
So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, you are done.
Yeah.
Right. So what?
Right.
But what about how Crackhead Bob? I don't think you would make love to him. I'll be honest with you. I think you just.
Only making love. I mean, it's just.
I don't even think you would do whatever it is you do on film with him, would you?
Yeah, I would.
You really would.
I would.
You would.
Look at him.
Oh. Okay.
Well.
I have a question for Jasmine. If we do it like from the scene, what exactly you would be doing to us?
What did he say?
No, what you would be doing? Just
what would you? Well, do you watch my movies?
No.
You'd be doing sex with you idiot.
Yeah, sex. What?
What do you mean, what?
All the way?
Yeah, all the way. Yeah.
I think so.
Elephant Boy can't believe it. All you got to do is do it in front of a camera.
That's all. Yeah.
And I bet the camera shot, but who knows?
You never know until you give it a shot.
Yeah.
So, any of you guys interested in being in our next film, or are you going to pass?
But
I think he's the only enthusiastic.
Who, Elephant Boy?
Yeah.
He don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I think Elephant Boy deserves a shot.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about it. I'll let you know.
Oh, you're still thinking about it.
And Crackhead, what about you? I guess, are you out of it? You don't want to be in the movie?
See, I don't know. All because of the tits.
The tits?
Yeah.
What about the tits? He'd be right there.
If you didn't have tits, you'd be in it?
Yeah.
You know what, Howard? It's okay if none of them want to. I'll be in Vegas this week recruiting guys for the contacts.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
The 15th through the 21st, I'll be there. So if you guys don't want to do it, I'm sure they will.
You are. Say now.
You are what?
And I want to.
You want to?
Yeah.
You want her?
But because
I think he's too indecisive right now. It's not a good idea. I think I like the Elephant Boy.
Really?
The Elephant Man. Excuse
That's
me.
it.
Take off your hat. Pull off your glasses.
Yeah, take off those glasses. You look stupid. Yeah, now you look nice.
Let me see him.
Oh, he's very handsome.
Thank you. You have good taste.
Elephant Boy.
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear what happened.
This ain't saying nothing, believe me.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it didn't...
Thanks for coming by anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think she's amazing that she'd have sex with any of the three guys.
Kenneth Keith just talked himself out of it.
I mean, it's just amazing.
I don't want to go do movies, but I told you I'll date you like in an hour.
I didn't come here looking for a date, though.
Well, I get together with you one time and that's it?
No.
Is that it? Just one time?
That's it.
One time?
If I date someone, I'm not looking to have sex on the first date. I'm looking more for a companion.
I'll date you for a couple weeks.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he'll date you. Crackhead, you'll date her, right?
Oh, yeah, I would date you.
Would you consider going out with Crackhead Bob other than a porno movie?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, what's going on with me?
It'll be a long-distance relationship.
Yeah? She's going to stay as far as... She's going to get a restraining order against you.
Bob actually doesn't have a job, so he could travel with you.
Yeah,
that's it. Okay, I don't like suitcase pimps.
You don't get sick of them either. Come on. All right, an elephant boy you wouldn't date, only just in a movie.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, there you go. I tried.
She had an interesting term, suitcase pimp.
All right.
Good
Are you a suitcase pimp, Crackhead Bob?
I mean, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. She's a knockout. She's a knockout.
She's a knockout, right?
Yeah. She is.
Yeah, of course. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, it was nice meeting all of you.
Oh, yeah.
Crackhead's having a hard time.
He's arguing with
I want that, but the tits,
The tits? Well, the tits aren't going to see the point in the movie.
Yeah, come on. When you're older, the movie. Who is this?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Howard, before Bob goes, because he always forgets, Bob wants to plug an appearance he's doing.
Oh, go ahead, Bob.
So,
yeah, Bob's got appearances.
Yeah. And what about that?
Right on, that's good.
He's hoping that'll turn her on. But...
Yeah.
Why don't you tell her you have appearances?
Up there in this, in a while, in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yes.
Okay. And,
where are you going to be?
I'm going to, don't do that, because of me. Don't do that.
Don't do crack, right? Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do,
I did.
Okay,
all the drugs, and now I'm sorry, but no.
If I did that, I wouldn't be up here, so.
That's it.
Right.
Well, what he's trying to tell you is that he's doing an appearance to...
One thing of
I'd rather he just try and tell her.
Oh, I thought she wanted to know.
Why don't you announce your appearance, where you're going to be, so people can go see you?
I don't know.
You don't even know where you're going to be.
You don't know where you're going to be? I know where you're going to be. You don't know? Here, hold on.
Dumply.
Nobody
company.
I'd like to just guess where he's going to be. Hold it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
The moving company.
No, say again where you're going to be?
In a movie.
I love when a guy don't know where he's going to be.
No, I can't think. It's hard to think. A movie. Don't do that.
Don't do crack. You're going to be at a Don't Do Crack seminar?
Yeah.
Okay. Where?
No, company.
All right. So everyone go see Crackhead Bob there.
Come on.
What's he saying, Gary?
He's going to be doing it's a benefit for Don't Do Crack. They're raising money for drugs at the Long Island Brewing Company.
Oh, okay. Where is
Doom Company?
That's in Jericho on Jericho Turnpike, and I think that's on Friday the 22nd. I don't know Friday for. It's coming up in a couple of Fridays.
Congratulations, Crackhead Bob. What is it, Elephant Boy? You got an appearance?
I'm doing a wrestling appearance in the Holy Family Center in Hazlet, New Jersey. A wrestling appearance.
A wrestling appearance.
This Friday night.
It's so great when Elephant Boy's on now. You can understand him.
He feels very good when he talks after Crackhead Bob.
I think that Jasmine's just sitting there with her shirt open. That's so nice. It looks really good. Take your whole goddamn dress off. What?
I like
yes.
I like it.
Yeah, you like anything. Just face it. Kenneth Keith, you appearing anywhere?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. She's appearing down my pants.
All right. I want to.
Got anything to plug, you wacko?
Wacko. All right. So,
oh boy.
That's good. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry it didn't work out for you that you're going to be in the movie, but if you want to.
Why did you bring Crackhead Bob down here just to depress him?
I know. Now he's all upset. Are you upset?
He's not sure if he wants to do this.
I want to, but because
of the I think no.
The kids.
Screw the kids.
Yeah, right.
I like him.
Yeah. I want to.
I like Elephant Man.
Well, Elephant, are you going to do it?
I was like serious about it.
Come on, just say yes.
What's holding you?
I would say yes for now.
Thank you very much.
What's your problem?
What's your problem? You don't have any kids.
I don't, but I have a private life, and
you have a private life?
That.
I think he's worried about his mother.
Yeah.
Oh, your mother? Is that the only thing holding you back?
Because he still lives with her.
Yeah, but your mom is going to throw you out over that.
Yeah, sure that I would get thrown out.
You know what? I'd rather have sex with her and be an orphan.
Screw your mom.
Yeah.
To say.
Why don't you put your mom in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she can do a thing with Jasmine. Kind of hot. A hot love scene.
Bring the whole family.
A girl on girl. All right. Well, anyway, you guys, I guess that's it then.
Nice meeting all of you.
Nice meeting you.
Take care.
All right. Maybe get Elephant Mom in that.
Elephant Miles.
Yeah. And Jasmine, I want to thank you for coming by.
And I'll also be at the Sahara the 15th to the 21st of this month.
And what is that?
It's a big show down there, the Combat.
And what do you do down there?
I'll be doing an appearance there.
What, are you naked down there? Did you go to naked?
No, you can only go topless.
Oh, topless.
But I'll be recruiting guys there for all of my movies, though.
You will be topless at this appearance?
Yeah.
And what guys come by, and then what do? You sign things?
I'll sign things, and I do a show. 2 shows daily.
What do? You rub oil all over yourself and stuff like that?
Eat fire.
You eat fire?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, you're a sick broad. I love that.
I like that. It's
yeah,
good.
That's wild.
Swallow something hot once in a while.
Right, not bad. Well, anyway, congratulations on all your and congratulations on your new movie where you do 300 guys.
And it's the top-selling movie of the
Yeah,
month?
this month it's #1 on the hit list.
There it is. It's called The World's Biggest Gangbang Ramen.
There you go.
There it is. And how many guys did you do and how many hours?
Well, the movie is 4 hours, but it was actually...
It's 4 hours?
Yeah.
This is a 4-hour tape?
It's a 4-hour tape, and it was about a 9.5-hour day.
Yes, 9.5 hours. And did you have to take a break? Because
I took many breaks.
You did?
Yeah, very many breaks.
Really? How often?
Every few minutes, every 10 minutes.
No kidding.
15 minutes.
So how many guys would you do in 10 minutes?
Oh, God.
You could probably do like 3 guys at once, right?
No,
you did 5 guys at a time?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, at one point, there is... I think after like 250 or 150, they're actually packing me, putting an ice pack on me.
They had to put an ice pack on your private part?
Yeah.
Really? Because you were so hot?
Yeah, I mean, there's actually one point in that movie where I didn't feel as though I would be able to go through with it.
Really?
Yeah.
You were like ready to back out?
I was ready to back out. I was ready to back out the day before even. I mean, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but I did it. You know, with all the pressure and the uproar from people, I still went ahead and did it.
Right.
It was a strong point.
Would I be at a line asking what number that you got to when you got to that point where you didn't think you can go on anymore?
Oh, God. 150.
And that's where they packed you in ice?
They just started to. I mean, I had to get called aside and you had
What was the... Really? You said...
Is that in the film?
It's in the film, yeah.
Did you start crying?
No, I didn't break down at all. I wasn't going to.
You just went into another room and said, look, I've done 150 guys. I can't go on anymore.
No, I just had to get back to reality. What was my purpose there and why I was doing it.
Right, you had lost track of why you were there.
I lost track as to why I was there, and I just went straight back to it. I mean, the day before or week before, I was having a lot of uproar and static from people in the industry, and I just said, but that's not why I'm
Why
here.
were they giving you...
You know, when you supersede all the other women in less amount of movies,
right,
and in less than a year, do you think you'll actually have friends? No. I mean, of course they're
You're
going
saying the porn stars were jealous of you?
Oh, yeah, and then the guys were just like, oh, this is ridiculous, it's not politically correct. And
really?
Politically correct?
Yeah, and I mean, these guys, I mean, they have more sex than all of us put together in this room.
Right. Oh, that's not hard to beat. Between me and Robin, there ain't much going on. And Fred hasn't seen his wife in months.
And what about Mr. Well,
yeah, but she throws off the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jackie, okay, he has sex with.
But it's just ridiculous. And, you know, I went ahead and I did it, and it's what I wanted. I'm happy with the results.
So when they turned to you and they packed you in ice, it had to be the scariest moment of your porn career. Maybe the scariest moment in your life because you said, what am I doing? I could
later with a certain actor in the industry who's been around.
Yes.
For a while, and he said, my God, you're still really tight. I
really?
can't believe this.
Really?
Yeah.
They said that?
He said that.
Wow. Well, I can't believe he said that.
But you didn't know it.
It's elastic. It goes back to what it was.
Good for you. And, well, listen, that's your calling card. You need that to be in good shape. So when you say they packed you in ice, was the purpose of the ice just to cool you down and get you refreshed?
She must have been.
Probably to numb me.
To numb you up because at some point, by 150 guys, it probably stopped being sexually pleasurable. Am I correct? Really? They actually went for free sample packs. They wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. When you were with the first, let's say, 30 guys, was it sexually erotic? Were you enjoying it at all? Be honest.
I liked it to an extent, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest about it. I mean, I didn't like it at first. I was really scared, but after a while, I kind of got used to it.
When you say used to it, though, were you stimulated at all? Were you enjoying any aspect of it?
Was there anything pleasurable about it? Did you have any?
One orgasm.
Not one orgasm.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Not one. I mean, it takes a lot to give me an orgasm.
Really?
Yeah.
And 300 didn't.
300 didn't. I mean, it wasn't...
You sound like Robin.
It wasn't romantic. It was...
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to be romance.
So I understand it was romantic. So you're saying that...
It didn't happen. I mean, you've got to know...
Most women will never have sex with 300 guys in one session, in a 9-hour session. And
most women won't have 300 guys in their lifetime.
that's true. So you're saying that even with all of this stimulation, there was nothing erotic involved for you. It was strictly business.
Well, just the fact that there were different men, and it wasn't the same guy over and over, and
Right.
that was it.
That
and
was
there
a
were
little.
a few good-looking guys. I mean, that was the erotic part of it.
I see. And then you get to the point of 150 guys, and you suddenly get up for your break, and you say, "Hold it a second.
What am I doing?
What am I doing with my life? What
How are you feeling? Were you tired? Were you...
Was your throat sore? What was going on at this point?
I had this.
Understandable. Yes.
And secondly, I didn't know what was going on. I just lost track of everything. Like, my God, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, can I really handle this? And the previous record holder had actually gotten the best of me.
Right.
But I couldn't do it, and
that upset you.
But were you shaky, wobbly?
I just had goosebumps. I just didn't know if I could handle it.
Were you getting nauseous?
No, I didn't.
You were not. You did not get nauseous. Consummate professional. And so you're on the table there, or whatever, the bed. Was it a bed?
It was, yeah, a bed.
A bed.
Well, you could call it a bed.
I see. Sort of a mock bed.
Yeah, a mock bed.
And in the middle of it, did you start thinking about, let's say, your parents or something like something wholesome where you said,
the secret behind that is I went back into the room. They had a really nice restroom with a shower and everything. And my mother had paid me that day.
Uh-oh.
And I felt this extreme guilt and this extreme, it's beyond guilt. It's just my stomach fell to the ground.
Yes.
But I had to go through with it because I went that far. I just couldn't leave it.
At the same point, you didn't want your mother thinking you were a loser.
Oh, yeah, really.
At least if you were to do something, you were to do it right.
I just want to do it. I don't want to do it half-assed.
Right.
I just said, I'm going to go through with it and just do it.
And,
wow,
Robin.
A couple of
times. That's all I want to know.
I like that, though.
Easy. You do. You do like that.
Now, does that count?
Of course
it counts. I'll do it to you. You tell me if it counts.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, but maybe you should count double or something.
That's two guys.
This is one.
Wow, good for you guys.
So, if any guys are looking to work in my future movies, I definitely encourage them to come down to the big convention this week. I'll be in the Sahara, 15th through the 21st.
All right.
And if you can't catch me there, catch me in Tallinn, Connecticut the week of December 4th.
Well, once again, making another appearance, the star of the world's biggest gangbang.
Part 2.
Jasmine St.
Now,
Clair.
you're not going to do that again, are you?
No.
No, I think she's had it with the 300 guys.
I think I'd like to find one nice guy.
One nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, I think you found him.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I can't handle you. You're too much for me. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll thank Jasmine for coming in. And,
thank you.
And thanks for keeping your shirt open the entire interview.
It's all for you.
Well, thank you. That was very kind. All right, and we'll be back right after these words.
Bye.
More to come.
You understand?
There's a whole bunch of wacky, like the Wack Pack out there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They're here to see the movie?
I guess. I don't know what they're here for. I don't know why they're here, but there's some Scores girls here, and then Kenneth Keith is here, and he's been using the bathroom all morning, and
yeah, everybody's complaining about him.
Yeah, that Tom made the station go up. And where is get my parents on the phone first. Yeah, before you bring in this crew, before you bring in your posse. Baba Booey. I'm eating this soup, man. It's good.
I know.
Soup man soup.
They were heating it up in my room there. I could smell it.
No, that was Kenneth Keith you were smelling. My parents' line is busy? No, here they are. Guys, I'm doing this real quick. Come on in. Oh, wow.
Oh, I brought you a present.
That's Nicole's Bass. She's in the movie.
She's in the movie,
whatever.
That's right.
All right, Crackhead Bob.
What a group.
What a freak show.
Never get old.
And Bob doesn't have a chair. The one.
Elephant Boy, you can sit there. That's all right. Because the person who shouldn't have a microphone is Nicole, because she's in Shut Up.
Yeah.
I do so.
Yeah, I mean, really, mellow out. Please, that's all right. No one can see that gift.
For you.
I know, but you're very generous, by the way. You're very sweet to me. She got me all the Keel's
oh, that's wonderful.
products.
You love Keel products.
No, that's very nice of you to get me that.
I got you a card, too.
Thank you, Nicole.
Happy premiere.
Thank you.
She shuts up, but not while she's on mic.
And I hate when he gives me loving eyes.
She's flirting with you.
Flirting. I hate that.
Oh.
Crackhead Bob, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
You're excited for tonight?
Yeah.
Right. And the Elephant Boy, you're excited as well?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it tonight.
Are you bringing a guy or a girl?
A girl. Thank you.
No, that's right. Elephant Boy, you're into girls now, right?
Yeah.
You do go for guys. Right.
No, not for this group. Woman forever.
All right. And Kenneth Keith, what's going on? You what happened? You moved your bowels outside? Jackie said it's so foul out there, and Jackie's pretty foul himself.
Yeah, does he flush?
It's
unbelievable.
Do you have a problem? Are you ill?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah?
I just had to go real bad.
Oh. All right. And you only went once?
Yeah, I went once, yeah.
Everybody's been complaining that
Tom
you should go see a doctor.
Tom made them go out and buy an air freshener. It was so bad in the halls.
And an hour later, we went in there.
In the halls.
How did they know it was me, though? Oh.
Everyone knows it was you.
You know how you light a match and the smell goes away instantly? I lit a whole book of matches, one by one, and the smell did not go away.
Did you eat something weird last night?
Nah, that's just the usual occurrence.
Really?
Yes.
So it usually smells?
Yes. So what happened? Did you cut me out of the movie? Why?
So Howard, we just got a letter from Kenneth today. I was opening up this morning's mail, and his whole thing is now that everybody stops him on the street and says, "Why aren't you on the Howard Stern show more often? Why aren't you in the movie?"
No, they don't.
Kenneth,
they do. They're always coming up to me and go, "Dude, why doesn't he have you on more?" And I say, "I don't know."
So now he calls all the time. He's like, "When am I on again? When am I on again?"
Yeah.
Who is saying this to him?
Nobody.
3 people in his hometown?
Yeah. No, I think his parents say it so they get the hell out of town.
Fans, I'll go down to town as soon as you hook me up some hot chicks.
Crackhead, what are you wearing tonight?
Oh, you're going to be amazed.
Really? I bet I love it. What are you going to wear?
You're going to be amazed.
Really? What are you going to wear?
A tie with and theme. And, yeah. You're going to be amazed.
Beautiful.
Wow.
You're going to be amazed.
Really? You're wearing that with an aim?
Yeah.
What? You're wearing that with an aim?
Yeah. That's it. Yes, it.
That with an aim.
Do you sound funny to you when somebody else does?
Yeah, because he's like, what?
You understand?
After much self-reflection, I have come to the realization that there is one thing very Indian about you, and that is that you became the Democratic nominee without a single vote. Bitch, you pulled the biggest scam of all time. No Indian I know, from the call centers to email phishing, no Indian I know has scammed 250 million people. Not bad, Kamala. That's pretty good numbers. If you manage to actually win the election, you will have pulled off the biggest Indian scam of all time. From here on out, your new name is not Camel Toe actually. It is now Scamala. Scamala Harris.
I resent that. You're sons of motherless bitches. I am going to rub my knuckles in cow dung and punch you in the mouth. You are a milk that has gone spoiled, you bitch. I will do worse to the marauder than any corrupt cop. I will make him drink the tap water from my faucet. That'll certainly put a stop to all that milk crate bullshit.